Here comes the money.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Dollar, dollar, ching, ching, bling, bling, cut the chatter. You ain't talking money, then you're talking no matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patting pockets. We take the dollar, dollar, can a damn soul stop it?
Shocking. Here comes the new kid on the block. Hold on your bets. Here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Sex in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, Poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And if you wonder how this player done scooped your honey, I think she smell my cologne. It's called brand new money. Making major moves, man, ain't a damn thing funny. Pimpin' hood rats to Playboy bunnies. They see the
money, 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 money.
They see it, they see it.
Money, 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 money.
Say what? Money. I'm global dollar, dollar, and roll without fitted. Like to go out smelling fresh and looking spiffy. Don't like clean money, I want my wrist to be filthy. Pops with that retirement fund, I can't touch till I'm 60. So what am I supposed to do? Roll it through. Steady patting them pockets till I'm stacking. Hold it too. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Catching cash and lump. It's a Polo, get a jacket, I'm selling them out my trunk. Whatever, whatever. It take the shake down.
All right, that's enough of that. The money man, Edward Hearn, has come out and spoken like a true fan of pugilism, like a true promoter, putting Deontay Wilder in this place. Yeah, that's right. Putting Deontay Wilder, Shirley Finkel, Al Heyman, and all of them in a motherfucking place. Right? We all know that Wilder's numbers didn't do that great. We all know the numbers, the Showtime numbers didn't do all that great. Shit. Edward Hearn called it. You know what I'm saying? He called it. You know? We got to keep it. Edward Hearn been telling it like it is. Psych. Who the fuck you fooling, homeboy? Look, check this out. First of all, the reason why I played that song is I know what a promoter's job is. I know somewhat what the manager's job is. I know Edward Hearn's job is to get AJ as much money as possible and stuff like that. I'm aware. But the thing about it is that you comparing what y'all do up over there to what we do over here. You can't do that. See, because even you guys over there in the UK, that shit's about to cease. All that making people pay pay-per-view for every single fucking fight that you think is decent because you think that you can dictate to your fans what they're going to buy. Because that's what you do. You kind of give them like no option, right? Oh, if you guys are really fans of boxing, then you will buy this bullshit on the zone, basically, right? I don't think reality really works like that, but that's what they want you to believe. But anyways, let's get into this, man, because I thought it was fucked up how, one day Edward Hearn says this, then the next day he reneges on it, and now all of a sudden he's running his mouth again. And this is the same shit that got him into trouble the first time. So check this out, right? So Edward Hearn got on the mic. I don't know what it was on, Fight Hype or IFL TV. I don't know what it was on. But he started like talking about, Deontay Wilder's numbers versus Dominic Brazil. Then he going to talk about, was like, hey, we already sold X amount of, I think he said, we sold 6,000 over here. Then we got 12,000 from American fans. But I'm like, dude, I don't think anybody bought them. How you gonna buy? How the fuck you buy? It almost, the stadium almost sells out on pre-sale. when pre-sale was like when the pre-sale was closed to the public, only certain people can get up in there. And now he's telling us that it's going to be packed in there. The whole thing about it is that nobody fucking cares. We still don't care. You could pack out an arena. You could pack out Madison Square Garden, the MGM Grand, and nobody's still gonna fucking talk about you. You can't even afford to do PR. You can't even afford to do commercials. You can't even afford to put his face on billboards and shit like that so people could know who he is. But even if you did do that, people still wouldn't fucking care over here. It don't work like that. Just because you sell out of just because you could do a million pay-per-view plus in the UK or in America, just because you can sell out an arena in America or in the UK, that does not make you a great boxer. You mean to tell me at the end of the day, you're selling with Dillian White, the biggest accomplishment he'd have at his whole boxing career is getting his ass whooped by Anthony Joshua and selling out the O2 Arena. That's it. As a boxer, how the fuck you gonna be happy about that? It's not what Eddie do, it's what Eddie said. So, like I said, Lost One, you just got in there, but check this out. Just because you can sell out an arena, I don't care what country it is, just because you can do great pay-per-view numbers does not make you a great boxer. It doesn't. You mean to tell me that with everything that Edward Hearn is doing for AJ, he's risking everything just to sell out an arena? Just so he could say, oh, I brought X amount of Brits over here. They paid their own money. They bought their tickets to come see AJ up over here. And then X amount of Americans came up in there. Nobody would still care. Look at Canelo. What his numbers do on his own. Yeah, everybody know him and stuff like that. But up over here, people are fed up with watching bullshit. People ain't risking $60, $70 to watch Canelo versus Rocky Fielding. And they showed, didn't it? Did the numbers show? Canelo versus Rocky Fielding, and then Canelo versus Danny Jacobs. Did the numbers show? It sure enough did. No. See, money is a big part of boxing, but what you have to understand is that when you negotiate, even if money is not involved, people want to be treated fairly. That's what it is. Even if money is not involved and me and you want to fucking trade beers, and I say, I give you 5 of my beers for 10 of your beers. You're going to be like, hold up, man. It's even split, 50-50. Give me 5 and I give you 5. Mine's way better than yours. But they cost the same. But everybody knows my beer. It's popular. My beer does commercials. My beer is on ads. Look in the ring. It say Tecate. No, I'm not saying about it depends on the beers. I'm talking about they beers cost the same amount. They cost the same amount. Deontay Wilder's boxing ability, Anthony Joshua's boxing ability cost the same amount. Because all the fans want to see that fight. All the fans want to see that fight. And then for Anthony Joshua, Edward Hearn, and Matchroom Boxing to use the Floyd Mayweather mathematical equation to divvy out money when that fight that you having at Madison Square Garden won't even do the numbers. You ain't making no 300,000, 300 million, no 200 million. Oh, sorry. That fight is not generating no 300 million, no 200 million, no 100 million, no 90 million, and no 32 million. It's not. It's not generating it. And tell me how it's going to generate that. That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. What was it? Million? What did Canelo versus Danny Jacobs? What did that do worldwide? A million? What did that do? What was them numbers worldwide? What was the worldwide numbers for that? Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, the article with tons of complaints came up. Okay, here we go. It did 1.2, right? It says 600,000 subscribers according to industry. So the bout produced a peak of The bout produced a peak U.S. audience of at least 600,000 subscribers according to two industry sources not authorized to discuss this detailed whatever. So that's incredible to think about. But let's say 600,000. But it did 1.2 all around. That's $24 million. How about let's round it up and let's say 25, 26, just for GP purposes. And Anthony Joshua is supposed to get 32 million allegedly. Right? And then, because I'm talking about the DAZN numbers. I'm not talking about Sky Sports and all that. I'm talking about the DAZN numbers. So let's keep it to 600,000. Let's keep it to 600,000. Ooh, I didn't mean to click on that. Oh, do not open up. Force close that. I cannot have Studio One playing when I'm doing this. 600,000, right? Let me see here. That's 14 million. Let's make that 16 million. Right? So you can't go and give me that. You can't go and tell me that this guy is supposed to be the breadwinner in the United States because he's going to do more than what Canelo and Danny Jacobs did. It's not. It's not. That's 14. That's 15, 16 million. Right? Now let's do some other math here. Let's do some. Oh, my bad. Let me do that. Let's do some other math here, right? Now, let's do 300, right? And 25 pay-per-view buys that Wilder did. Now let's do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's $24 million. That's 24 million. No, I was out drinking. I didn't watch it. But I'm not talking about that right now. That's $24 million. So all you motherfucking pocket watching, all you motherfucking, oh, Anthony Joshua makes this much. Anthony Joshua does these numbers. Anthony Joshua puts asses in seats. But who the fuck is going to watch it over here? We didn't ask Matchroom, Macadon One, what's happening, baby? We didn't ask Matchroom Boxing to get on their transatlantic ship to the U.S. and give us a whole bunch of fights that we don't want to see, and the fights that we was going to see anyways. We was already going to see half of these fights. If not, it was going to be better. I'm pretty sure even if DAZN wasn't involved, even if Canelo didn't even go to DAZN, we were still gonna get Danny Jacobs versus Canelo. But I tell you one thing, we was gonna get probably would have stopped. We probably would have still got the Rocky Fielding fight, but I don't think that would have happened. Rocky Fielding could have went out there and fought somebody else and got his ass whooped. He could have fought the janitor at my job. No, I didn't watch the Danny Jake. No, I didn't watch the Haney fight. I watched some of it, but you know, it was like one of them things is like he got in the ring with somebody that he could outclass all the way. That's what I saw. But I didn't watch all of it. But from what I saw, he just outclassed him. I mean, it's like me saying that Deontay Wilder versus Dominic Breazeale was going to be a good fight. I didn't think it was going to be a good fight. I thought it was going to be a fucking quick knockout in 3. What are you talking about? Lost one. I think the zone fights will get a lot better. Last night was a good sign. Everyone be wanting to see Haney's next fight. Yeah, but who with who? Everybody want to say that the zone can make all the fights. They can't. They can't. Some fighters probably don't even want to be on the zone now because they ain't gonna get no fucking look. I never said the zone fights were bad. You said they're gonna get a lot better because they signed somebody else pretty soon. Probably gonna get J-Rock, or they already got him. I don't know. I ain't been watching the news. No, I was not saying the zone fights were bad. I'm gonna say it again. Thanks for putting words in my mouth. I said Canelo versus Rocky Fielding was horrible. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say nobody wanted to watch the zone fights. I was saying some of those fights people do not want to watch. Some of those fights, they have fighters that nobody even know their name. And then not only that is when they get in the ring, we end up finding out why we don't know their name. Because they end up getting their asses whooped. It happens with the PBC too. They set up fights like that. I'm not saying they don't. But what I'm saying is that who is Haney going to fight next? Rob Sportsman Lee, what's happening, baby? That's what I said. Now back to his old money. Edward Hearn. That's the only reason why this guy, he brought up Wilder's numbers and stuff like that, and he said how successful their fight is going with the seats, asses and seats and stuff like that. And so he can establish why the 50-50 is not warranted. So he can establish how he's a better promoter. So he can establish that Matchroom Boxing with the zone are doing things. But they're not, like I said. Just because, like I said it from day one, just because you sell out an arena over here, basically manipulating the ticket sales and all that stuff. And even if you do sell out, who's going to watch the fight? How many people over here in America is going to watch Anthony Joshua versus Canelo? Anthony Joshua, shit, first he's no name dude. Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Who's going to watch it? And it took 4 months. Yep. Who's going to watch it? How many people is going to buy the zone? See, we can't say that nobody in the LDBC don't have the zone, because people do. I don't, but people do. That's their business. I'm not mad at them. Shit. Some people just want to watch boxing. No matter who's on there and stuff like that. They just want to watch what's going on. But I'm not interested in watching a whole bunch of sorry fights and then have to spend $24 or $100 and then add that up with all the other apps that I fucking subscribe to. No. Not going to do it. So, lost ones, essentially, if you're still out there, how much money do you spend a month on apps? How much money, everybody out there, how much money do we spend on apps? I know I'm spending about $50 right now. I'm spending about $50. Lost one said, but isn't that a bad sign for Wilder if he can only fill half his stadium, but a guy comes over here in another place and sells out his first fight in the bigger arena? Personally, I think AJ should give him 50-50 so we can get the fight. Yeah, he should give him 50. That's what I think. Yeah, Rob Sportsman Lee said he's paid $50. $50. No, I mean, I don't get it. Only one I get for free is Hulu. Hey, best bet the best, man. What's happening, man? I was trying to get up in that chat, man, but I had other stuff to do, man. I saw you. I was trying to get up in that dude, tell him to come on through. You know what I'm saying? Best Fight the Best Boxing said AJ selling out isn't a fear if it's with the UK people. AJ selling out with America is a feat. Yeah, it is. And it's a big order. But like I said, in order for you to sell out, you're gonna sell out this arena. Like I'm gonna say it again, you're gonna sell out this arena, but only nobody's gonna watch it. If you compare the numbers for Canelo and Danny Jacobs versus somebody that's not known in America, you see what I'm saying? It's funny. Omega Red, what's happening? You ain't lying. Best Fight the Best Boxing. He said if AJ sells out using UK people isn't a big deal at all. Yeah, exactly. Khaled Nimmo, what's happening? Nah, not much, man. Shoot. A long day last night of barbecuing and drinking for some of my teammates and shit, man. I'm a recovering alcoholic today. Ronald Fickley, what's happening? Bang New Boxing Media on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Salute. Yeah, I be slipping on that, man, but I be sharing some people's stuff, but I be slipping. I'll be on my phone. Hey, y'all notice that when y'all hit that like button on your phone and you minimize YouTube so you can still see it, so you can go on the internet and browse around, you know, it takes your like away. Yeah, I'm a recovering alcoholic for one day. Actually, I started drinking like a minute ago. I was a recovering addict for a couple hours. Yeah, man. So I was watching that video. I didn't watch all of it of Edward Hearn, out there talking about how he got like what did he say, like 6,000 Brits to buy tickets, and then he got 12,000 Americans to buy the tickets and stuff like that. And I was just like, the only people I can see buying them fight is a whole bunch of Africans coming from Texas and the ones that's in New York and surrounding states. That's the only thing I can see. I can't see somebody like me buying a ticket, even if I was living in New York, to go watch that dude fight Andy Ruiz. But if I did live in New York, I probably would buy that ticket. I probably would buy that ticket just so I can say that, damn, Andy Ruiz upset Anthony Joshua and knocked his ass out. Hit him so hard in the stomach, he shit himself. He had to run out the ring. Lost one, we don't know that. We don't know that. And then another thing with that one is lost one. How the fuck can you count that? You can't even, how you gonna walk around and say, oh, that's a Brit. I know what a Brit looks like. Oh, that's a Brit right there. Oh, that's a Brit right there. Oh, ooh, that's another one too. Oh, that whole row is full of Brits. Oh, that whole section is full of Brits. How you gonna know that? Damn, Best Fight the Best beat me on that. He said I lost one. How do you know that? Yeah. Lost one said if Wilder came here to fight Ruiz, I think a lot of British people would go and watch. I know. I bet if Deontay Wilder went to Wembley and fought Louis King Kong Ortiz, he'd do very good numbers. He'd do better numbers than he'd do over here. He'd do better numbers than than what he do over here. But the thing about it is, you got to think about when Anthony Joshua and Deontay, when Wilder and Anthony Joshua face each other, what is Wilder worth to that fight? And what is Anthony Joshua worth to that fight? If Wilder is damn near already selling out and he shows up, and if Wilder is doing 1 million buys for Showtime, oh yeah, you can say, oh, Deontay Wilder only did X versus Dominic Brazil. The fucking fight was only a minute and something. Like, it didn't even go past the first round. People didn't even get a chance to trickle in. You know what I'm saying? Some people probably thought they can go and take a shit, and then it would have been get to the good part, and then when they show up, there'd be some meat, there'd be some thumping. He couldn't even do by the time they came back to turn the damn TV on, it was over. BFTB box. Oh, Ronald Finkley, what's happening? I think I said was something. Just making sure. BFTB boxing said the thing is you guys don't mention Wilder's UK numbers. Yeah, that's well, they can't because they don't. but there is a way. Fanon and Best Fight the Best, they went on the site. I forget what the site was called, that you can actually see a third party, an outside entity analysis on how many people viewed the fight. So, and I'm pretty sure it's in the ballpark. You know what I'm saying? Main event Mark, what's up? He said, fuck Edward Hearn. Yeah, it's Edward, not Eddie. Ronald Finkley said, well, Wilder UK numbers 770,000. Yeah, fuck boys pay-per-view UK. And the thing about it is that, you know, that's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. You know? Oh, Ronald Finkley, yeah, that's main event. Mark said that bitch ass 007 villain looking motherfucker. Yeah, you remember that? Yeah, I made that thing for his ass. Lost one said, laugh out loud. Nitty G, what's up, man? What's happening? Lost one. Edward Hearn is a snitch. I mean, is a Sith. Is a Sith. Oh, you mean like Star Wars? I think like that. I think that's what that is. Hulk Bradley, I don't think I ever seen you in here. Oh, yeah, I know who you is, man. I know who you are. What's happening, man? I see you. You still in that gym or what? You know what I'm saying? You hitting them pads? Hey, when you Lost one said King Edward to you Americans. Okay, yeah, whatever. I ain't bending at the knee. You could get on both of your knees, not one, but you can get on both of them and bow down and get ready to receive something special. That's what you can do. And that's the thing, though. Like, I know it's funny and all, but why does that have to be the theme? King Edward, the best promoter. When there's other promoters out here that's doing big things out here, that just he don't go around gloating about what he's doing all the fucking time or any time. So I'm pretty sure that if Al Heyman was doing the same thing that Edward Hearn was doing, I'm pretty sure we hear a lot more stuff about the good things that the PBC has been doing within the last 10 years. So I mean, I'm pretty sure people don't want that. Nitty G said, "Lost one, get the fuck out of here, bro. Fast Edward ain't no king over here. Yeah, he is simp. Yeah, if anything, he a Burger Queen. He that motherfucker that go to Burger Queen, get him a goddamn fucking Whopper and a goddamn King's meal so he can just walk around with that fucking paper ass fucking crown on. Nah, I lost one. You're gonna bend the knees. Hope Bradley always, bro, took today off to grill and we'll start back tomorrow. Start back working tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna grill tomorrow again. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I ain't gonna do any steaks though, because I'm gonna have to do more than one. Nah. I ain't doing that, man. People probably come over, and I ain't giving everybody no goddamn steak, man. You ain't bringing no meat over here. Best Fight, the best boxer said Hearn is a schmuck, but he's smart as fuck and a liar to boot. Yep. Well, Lost one said I was just playing, man. I wasn't mad at you. I was just giving you the lowdown. The lowdown is that the dude don't know what he's doing. He just still don't understand the American market. He over here boasting about his numbers at Madison Square Garden when he failed to realize is ain't nobody gonna watch the fight. America is tough these days to make fighters and to make them into superstars and stuff like that. I mean, the last one we had was who? Mayweather. And then look what he did. He damn near burnt a whole bunch of bridges with that whole fucking Conor McGregor shit. He can't do that shit no more because people ain't gonna show up now. All the motherfuckers lost their fucking rent money over that dumb shit betting on Conor McGregor like an idiot. But like I said, he still don't understand like that shit, the blueprint that he had in the UK, using that over here is not going to work. We're not going to fucking sit up over here and fill out a stadium just because it's our favorite fighter showing up. Like what? I'm not going. I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't have bought. I was not going to buy no fucking ticket to go watch Wilder versus Brazil when I knew the shit was going to be over in 3 rounds. Well, I didn't know, but I was speculating that it was going to be over in 3 rounds. That's a lot of money. That ain't got like that. You know what I'm saying? Some people got it like that. They can do that. Like Best Fight the Best. He went there to see if he can catch fucking Dominic Brazil's head in his lap. I'm fucking around. So he can hold it up. I bet you if that happened, Best Fight the Best, you couldn't leave home. You couldn't leave that stadium with that head. I bet you couldn't leave that stadium with that head. That dude using the fucked up blueprint and trying to sell us fights that we don't want to see. It's not. It's a cultural thing, or I don't know what it is, cultural thing, or like when I watch the news over there, like I don't even understand some of the stuff that goes on over there. Like, you can't go around. Y'all funny with the free speech. You get locked up for that over there. What is it? What's the other thing I saw? Even if you do got a gun for hunting and somebody broke into your house with a gun and you shot him, you probably go to jail. Even if somebody broke in your house with a knife, like that one dude, broke into his house with a knife. The dude beat him to a pulp, and he went to jail for beating him to a pulp. I don't. And then y'all ain't got no Freedom of Information Act over there. So if you ain't got no Freedom of Information Act, y'all don't have a checks and balance. Y'all don't have a checks and balance. What you got is, why do you need to know? What's it to you? How we use your tax money? What is it to you? Get your ass over there and take your ass to work and pay your goddamn taxes on time. Ronald Figler said, him and Worm butt buddies now. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I mean, Frank Warren don't even like that dude. How come nobody? I don't know one promoter out there that likes Edward Hearn. Oscar don't like him. I know Oscar don't like him. He like that money. He like that check. Yeah, can't carry no goddamn firearm. Yeah. I ain't met one promoter. I ain't heard one promoter. I ain't met, and not even that. Like, listen to ex-fighters that fought for fucking him. They don't like that dude. The fans don't even like him. People over in the UK, they know he's an asshole. And then look at this. Read this article real quick for y'all. Boxing fans had so many complaints about the zone during Canelo. Not that one. Not that one. My bad. Yeah, they had complaints. Damn, I got to find that fucking article again. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And here we go. Here we go. Pay, burn, boo. This is on the Sun News. This is on the Sun, which is a UK news media. It's kind of like the tabloids as well. I believe over there. You know, they got boobies and nice looking girls on the side and shit like that. And basically, boxing fans they saying that they wrote an article and saying that, first of all, it's by a guy named Colin, I said Colin, but it's Colin Hart, right? I can't click on his name to see if he's been writing boxing for a while or his profile or anything. But anyways, he wrote an article saying that boxing fans should boycott Joshua and Fury farce after being charged £19.95 to watch them fight bum of the month. We didn't write. No U.S. person wrote this. And this is the thing that the LDBC has been trying to tell folks from day one, is that all the power in the world to get the fights that you want is in your hands. But when you guys choose to go up over there, fill out stadiums for Anthony Joshua and all these other cats over and over again, over and over and over and over and over and over again, knowing that you're not getting the fight that you want, bitching and moaning about you because you speculating that you're not going to get the fight in the next 2 or 3 years, but you still come out and shell out 20 pounds to watch some bullshit. Like, the only reason why people will watch Fury versus that Tom Schwartz cat is because we will already have ESPN. We already have it. I didn't make it up. Rob. I did not make this up. I did not make this up. Like, I'm gonna show you. I didn't make this shit up. Shit. Damn, what my hangouts right there. I'm gonna show you. I didn't make this up. It says boom of the motherfucking month. You trying to read some of this other stuff. This is the Sun Sports boxing expert says viewers snubbing the missed matches will be a financial disaster for promoters and their TV masters and might be the only way to change the fearful situation. Using big words. I can't read all that shit. I ain't even going front. But yeah, this is what it is. Read some of these comments. Rob laughing is oh, hold up. Let me go up. Last one said free healthcare is pretty sweet though. Yeah, it is. Free healthcare is cool. Yeah, free healthcare. Yeah, free healthcare is always, man, that's always some good stuff right there. Last one said, I don't know how the poor survive out there with those doctor bills. Oh yeah, it's called you got to pay insurance and it's expensive. Main event Mark, last one. What you think of Hearn for real? Be honest. Ron Philly said, "Shit, remind me of Canada." You can, yeah. Last one said, "Honestly, I think the man is just doing his job. I don't think he's doing to be bad. I don't think he's doing too bad either. He's done good things for UK boxing. Yeah, but the thing about it is, with him or without him, it would Anthony Joshua would still be around. You see what I'm saying? Though all those fighters, they all would still be around. You see what I'm saying? Like it's easy to say, damn, if it wasn't, it's easy to say, damn, if it wasn't for Edward Hearn, boxing would be sucking over here. No, it wouldn't. Y'all had y'all, it's just like anywhere else. You're gonna have your ups and your downs. It's always not gonna be some selling out 90,000 seats. And then most of the fights that you guys have over there, those guys can't even compete over here. Y'all just watching grudge matches. And then those grudge matches, they be fucking made up. Ron Sportsman Elite laughed my ass off. Ron Sportsman Elite said bum of the month. I didn't make it up, man. Somebody actually wrote an article and put that shit in it. Ron Figley said, let me know when Eddie make a real fight and wear the L on his sleeve, then I respect him. He ain't gonna wear that. He ain't gonna do that. He gonna find a way to slither on out. You know, even if Deontay Wilder knocks out AJ, it's gonna be some fucking excuse. How many times have you watched a UK boxing match and a dude gets knocked out, gets up in the same time as Fury did, looks okay, and the ref stops the fight? Nitty G said that's because these dudes are not real boxing fans. They're just fans of Edward Hearn, and they believe his word is the gospel. Yep. You know, they got that whole nationalism thing, and this dude's from this neighborhood, this dude from this part of town, and that guy's from that part of town. He's from this side of the country, that guy's from that side of the country. So, yeah, I can understand that stuff. And then it's so close, and then you can just take a train ride or a plane or something, and you be there within a couple hours. Then you can still go home and go to work the next day. Imagine that. Last one said, dude, real boxing fans just watch boxing, not just the massive names. Yeah, you're correct. But real boxing fans, they're going to critique those matches. They're going to critique those matches. You see what I'm saying? And they're going to be like, yeah, that wasn't worth that wasn't worth no 20 pounds. You see what I'm saying? It's still going to be critiqued. Whether or not it's good or bad, it's still going to be critiqued. So, yeah. Drew Titan. Thanks, man. Oh, what's happening, Drew Titan there? Yeah, what's happening? Lost one said, dude, real boxing fans, whatever. Ronald Finger said, lost one, you fucking casual. Lost one, just because it's not Wilder versus AJ, doesn't mean a fight isn't worth going to see. No, that's not, but at the same time is, if you know Wilder versus AJ is what you want to see, or AJ versus Fury is what you want to see, and you don't get that, and you're still paying your fucking money, you're a fool. Because you just gave him a reason. You just gave Edward Hearn a reason why he ain't got to make the fight. Why he should marinate it. Why you got to keep checking and see if it's done. That's what you're gonna do. That's just like me with Wilder. I don't want to see Wilder fight bums and shit like that. Yeah, the Louis King Kong Ortiz's rematch, that's gonna be a deadly rematch. If he stays in shape and all that stuff and gets in the ring, he's about due for a fight anyways coming up about. But that's not a big deal. Now, Wilder versus Adekunaki, I don't want to see that shit. It's going to be a first round knockout. Or, like I like to say, under 3. He don't move his fucking head. He banks off of not letting the other fighter reset. He just keeps going forward, swinging, making sure you don't reset, making sure you don't get a breath, trying to smother you with punches. But it's not a good idea when you don't move your head. Ronald Flynn said Eddie needs a big fight or go back home. He ain't gonna get no big fight. He ain't. He will have the zone gonna have to do something with ESPN, which I don't think they would want to do it because I think they would want to just crush them. Or AJ gonna have to fight on ESPN, or AJ's gonna fight on Showtime, or Wilder's gonna have to go over there to the zone to have that one fight and do another fight on Showtime. But the whole thing about it is it's still not a good look for Matchroom Boxing, Edward Hearn, to have AJ fight on the American platform like ESPN, Fox, or Showtime. It's not a good look when you know they're bleeding out. Last one said, I think he's gone. Last one said, I think he's done good with AJ, threw him into a deep end early. We already see him. He had no choice. He had no fucking choice to fight Klitschko. It was either Wilder or AJ. You think they was gonna let that slip away? You think they was gonna let all that money slip away? They fought Klitschko when they knew they could beat him. They fought Klitschko when they knew they can beat him. They didn't fight. They never had fought nobody that they didn't know they can beat. And then not only that, look at all of Anthony Joshua's fights and look at all Deontay Wilder fights. How come there's always a big group of masses of people against Deontay Wilder? How come there's always a big, massive group against him? People out there saying, I want him to lose so he can give the strap up so he can make boxing great again. Boxing always been good. But the whole thing about it is, what was Dominic Brazil going to do? Go fight AJ and get knocked out again. And then what? And then who AJ is going to fight? And then how those fights going to get made? So he can sit on his made-up fucking throne and throw out and create a dictatorship. You either bend at the knee or you don't fight me at all. Come on, bro. Ronald Franklin, we not buying that shit, bro. America's not watching a coward fight. Hashtag Anthony Joshua, a.k.a. Joshua, bomb fire. Drew Titan lost one. Klitschko and who else, dude? Lost one said, oh, fuck. Goddamn. God damn it. Okay, yeah. Lost one said Povetkin, Parker, White were all really big fights. Povetkin, a lot of people didn't have that dude winning that fight. Povetkin didn't even have the fucking juice. Parker, he walking around the goddamn ring looking like fucking Adrian Broner. And then not only that, the ref kept him at bay. White, come on, man. Who the fuck has White beat? Joseph Parker coming off a loss? Who has White beat? Who has Joseph Parker beat? They didn't even compete in the ring. Those guys didn't even compete in the ring. They were non-competitive. They didn't even, what are you talking? Was Povetkin competitive? Was Parker competitive? Was White competitive? At least when Deontay Wilder gets in the ring, those fights look competitive. Until somebody gets knocked out. right? Ronald Finkley, who they fought though? Yep. Ronald Finkley, Old Heads UK. Yep. Shit. Motherfuckers still talking about Dillian White beat Lucas Brown. What the fuck? What? Come on, man. Come on. Really, bro? Drew Titan at lost one. Where was the sense of danger in any of those fights? Yep. None. No sense of danger. Ronald Finkley, we run boxing talk. Yep. And then not only that, like, look, with that DAZN shit, look, most of the people in America that's going to watch that fight on DAZN are in the LDBC. Yeah, that's right. Most of the Americans that are going to watch that fight, that's pushing for people to watch fights, are in the LDBC. You don't like, how do you not understand that? Now let's go down the list. Drew Titan said, oh yeah. Drew Titan said at Lost One, did you think any of those guys were gonna beat AJ? Ronald Finkley said, UK media always slipping. If you ask me, they won't even call for a good fight to happen. Shut me up. Yeah, you know what, Ronald Finkley, not only that, when you listen to the commentating for these fights, it's fucking horrible. Fucking horrible. I'm watching that Joe Joyce fight versus that Ustinov. I couldn't be a commentator for that because I would have been like, these two dudes look like a bunch of sloths. I would have kept it real. I would have said if either one of these guys was to fight Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, Louis Kikong Ortiz, Tyson Fury, I hope that they got good medical because they're going to get hurt. They're going to get hurt or they're going to go through a lot of punishment. They might not be the same after that fight. They might have 2 to 10 years taken off of their fucking lifespan. Drew Titan said, I lost one. You're confusing strategic sales with real competition. Lost one said, are you kidding me? He said, fucking shit, it keeps moving. Are you kidding me? He fought White in like his 10th fight. So what? So what if he fought White in his 10th fight? That was a fight that over there that was going to happen and within his 10th fight. You know why it was going to happen? Because it was a grudge match. You know why it was going to happen then? Because they knew that Anthony Joshua could win. You understand? Yeah, Anthony Joshua got beaten the amateur. That's the amateurs. We're talking about professional boxing. We're talking about you're not a kid no more. You're a gladiator. What do you think he was going to do? He beat AJ in the amateurs. Yeah, we know that. Parker was a champion with skills. Yeah, Parker is a champion with skills that don't let his hands go. Parker is a champion with skills that couldn't even get in close because the ref kept breaking them apart. The ref didn't even let Parker box. I don't want to hear nothing about all these cats that's never been stopped. Povetkin is this that's never been stopped. This guy is this and he's never been stopped. I don't want to hear that. There's a lot of cats right now in the heavyweight division that's never been stopped. That's never been stopped. So fucking what? Never been stopped. There's a lot of them out there. There's a lot of cats out there that ain't been stopped. But guess what? When they finally fight competition, they get their ass whooped. They get stopped. Ronald Finkley said they got this boxing shit messed up. Yep. The Boxing Kingdom, not a single UK pay-per-view opponent for Joshua has been by fans' demand. You know what? If you look at all those polls that Matchroom Boxing has been doing and stuff like that. Yeah. Besides Klitschko, all them fans, a lot of fans didn't want that shit. They want to see no fucking. They wanted to see Wilder. That's what they wanted to see. That's what you wanted to see. You wanted to see Wilder, but you ain't getting it. But you keep buying the 20 pounds to watch the fight. So you give them an excuse to keep giving you bum of the month. The Boxing Kingdom, that is, I'm sorry. Lost one said Klitschko was a better in that fight than he was for years, man. No. That was the same Klitschko that fought fucking your boy, Tyson Fury. Same one. His reaction speed, stamina, all that. Same one. Nothing different. Oh, he was older. A little bit older. He was already old. Shit. What's 2 years? With a 2-year layoff, staying your ass in the gym, still sparring and stuff like that, keeping yourself healthy for one last hoorah. He fought like a Terminator. Man, the motherfucker started throwing blows at somebody that wasn't even fucking swinging. Only thing Klitschko was doing was putting his hands up and trying to hold. What do you think was going to happen? When the motherfucker got baby oil and he's all over him and he's sweating. What do you think is going to happen? Oops, slip. Oops, slip. Ronald Finn said, the Boxing Kingdom. How you feel about that, bro? Yeah, what's up, the Boxing Kingdom? My bad, homie. What's happening? Drew Titan said, lost one, and who the fuck was white other than his domestic rival? Parker was no threat to AJ and Wilder because Doug Wilder, PED motherfucking Povetkin, was a habitual cheater, and we all knew he got sparked. Yep. Bitch, yep. You can't say he not. He a drug cheat. Ain't no legend in that. Ronald Phoenix said, I fell asleep on Parker versus AJ after the 8th round. Tell me I'm lying. Damn. Shit. That's cold. He said he fell asleep. Oh, fucking shit. Okay. Drew Titan said, these are the same guys that hated Floyd for talking about money, matchups, and business before he signed to fight anyone. Now they love Hearn and AJ moves. Yeah. Wasn't nobody, Drew Titan wasn't nobody. After a while, everybody was saying, what the fuck going on? Timothy Bradley? Who? The fuck going on? A lot of people were getting fucking pissed off. A lot of people they wanted to see the Manny Pacquiao rematch. Didn't get that. This motherfucking goes fights Conor McGregor in the boxing match on pay-per-view. Disgusting. But then you get happy about AJ fighting Joseph Parker and not Wilder. Then you get happy about AJ fighting Povetkin and not Wilder. You can't. Carlos Takam, not Wilder. Come on, man. Y'all, Andy Ruiz and not Wilder. Y'all keep buying them tickets. Y'all dumbasses. Y'all keep buying them plane tickets. Y'all buy y'all fucking plane tickets. You buy your fucking Madison Square Garden ticket to come up over here, your hotel ticket, your room and board, your food, and all that stuff, and money for some fucking excursions. Just to watch this dude fight fucking Andy Ruiz. Something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. Something is. Something ain't right. Ronald Philly said, lost one, you crazy, bro. But about time to admit some facts, bro. The Boxing Kingdom said, yeah. He said, our refs are on the matchroom payroll. I don't know, man, but it ain't looking cool, man. especially with that Huey Fury fight. The dude got back up. Nothing was wrong with him, and the ref was like, "Nah, you can't get up at 9. You can't be fully erect at 9." Nope. Call that shit off. Drew Titan said, "Lost one. What 4 guys are you talking about? We got champions over here. You have AJ and who else? Ooh, ouch. Oh, that hurt." Ronald Finley, AJ and the clout chasing B level. Ronald Finley said AJ and the clout chaser B level crew. Oof. The Boxing Kingdom, Joshua Wilder, Fury are all I want to see. Let the others scrap it out. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, nah, don't delete his shit. Let that dude run his mouth. Don't time him out unless he says something stupid. Yeah, I get to his shit. I'm gonna read everybody. I don't want to put nobody else over somebody else. So I'm gonna read everybody's comments as I see them. I'm not. Yeah, that's right. That's how I should do it. The Boxing Kingdom said Joshua. Yeah, but the thing about it is, man, with that part where you said let others scrap it out, and that's the reason why I think it's disgusting to sit up over here and say Joe Joyce and Daniel are the next ones. No, Joe Joyce, Daniel, and Nathan Gorman are the next ones coming up after Anthony Joshua. When Joe Joyce is already 30-something, 32, 31, 32 years old. And then not only that is, I know in the UK there's other heavyweight boxers out there that's worth a damn. That's better than Joe Joyce. That can't be it. That can't be next coming up out of the UK. That can't not be it. Now, it's either y'all don't want other people to get shine, y'all want to build these other fighters, or these other fighters don't want to sign to you and you want to just maintain the 3 fucking tiers. I give Daniel Dubois his shit. I think he's good. He can work on some speed a lot. But and that fight against Richard Larley, that was a banger. Like Corey Lee Boxing be saying, that was a banger. I like that fight. I like that fight. 2 big dudes in the ring slugging it out. Last one said, "Yeah, World Boxing Super Series. Why they ain't got too many of them heavyweights out there, man, doing something out there, them youngins, these new guys that we don't know about." That's one thing too. That's another thing. Last one said, "How can you say it was the same one? Klitschko didn't even let his hands go. He didn't let his hands go because he probably was trying to catch his wind. The thing about it is, Tyson Fury don't fucking hit as hard as Anthony Joshua or Deontay Wilder. So when you taking blows like that, you think that, yeah, it won't mess with your stamina, but it does. It tires you. So he was trying to try to get a breather. So he can keep pushing it out in the next round. That's probably why. But he took his foot off the gas. Last one, how can you say it was Klitschko Fury with AJ? He was bringing hard, and even it said they both was tired, man. Come on, bruh. Get the fuck out of here with that. They both was tired. That was the same fucking Klitschko, man. Don't give me that it was best shape of his life. It's best shape of his life for his age. That's about it. Even if he was in the best shape of his life, how come he stopped and let his hands go? Ron Finley said, "We got Thanos, aka Deontay Wilder." Yep. And Ortiz, take a dude head off Ortiz. Tell UK stand up and then shut me up ASAP, or Eddie go back home. You need to go back home. Before and after the fight. I ain't worried about that. Thanos. Yep, Thanos. Yeah. Thanos. You can't say it. He knocked. Dominic Brazil got hit so fucking hard, his soul popped out of his fucking body. And then Jesus, aka Errol Spence Jr., had to put the shit back in. That's what happened. You saw him. You saw Earl when he reacted. He was like, "Nah, put it back." Nah, put it back. Snapped his fingers. He's like, hell nah. That's a little bit too hard, homie. Ron Felix said Tyson Fury looking kind of shook at the boxing world. Oh, and then y'all go back and watch that video when Earl Spence reaction of it on Fred's YouTube channel. Let me see if I can find it. I hope Fred don't mind me doing this, man, but I just got to show. I'm gonna put the link in there too. So I'm gonna cite my source. So I'm gonna cite my source. I want y'all to go out there. If y'all ain't seen it, I'm gonna show it, but you also got to go there and like you also got to go to his channel and comment on the video if you ain't seen it. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like on it. Because there's something in the video that I saw that I want to show you guys. So I thought it was real interesting. Damn, where is it? Damn, that nigga all up. Oh, I thought he was in his nose. I'm gonna say, dang, man, you in the camera all up in your nose. I'm looking for it. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm getting there. Okay, here we go. Oh, this ain't the one. That ain't the one. Damn, where is it? Oh, okay, here it is. All right, let me show you this. Let me get rid of this. Click on that. All right. I want you guys to look at this. I want you guys. Look at this motherfucker right here. Who is that? Watch him. Don't watch him. Watch him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He next. Look, scratching his head. Y'all see him? Y'all see him? He's scratching his fucking head. Y'all see him? I'm gonna turn the volume on because I don't. That's too loud. I can't hear him. Look at him scratching his head. Look. He's like, fuck. Damn, I'm next. Oh shit. I don't think look. He breathing hard. You see him side? Look at it again. Look at him. He shook. He's like, fuck. Ooh. He's like, fuck, that motherfucker get hard. Oh shit. Then watch his chest. Watch him breathe hard. Look. Here it is. He like, look at this, wiping his face and everything. Look. He like, fuck, yo. He like, damn, nah, bruh. Look, he know the camera looking. He know you fucked up. You look shook. He looks shook. He looks shook than the motherfucker. He don't want none. He do not want none. That motherfucker rubbing his head, rubbing his face, breathing hard, looking like fuck. Do I want to fight this? Oh shit. I need Jenny Craig. I need everything I can get. Damn, this motherfucker gonna kill me. You see his soul pop out of his body? Damn, what I'm gonna do? Damn, didn't I just say I wanted to fight this dude? Fuck. Yeah. Motherfucker shook. Yeah. Ronald Finger, Tyson Fury looking kind of shook. Yep. The Boxing Kingdom said lost one. Klitschko won't throw that right unless he can land that jab. Fury diffused Klitschko's jab all night. Yep. Ron Philly said if Wilder had footwork, dude is in trouble. Yeah. And the thing about it is that when you watch that Dominant Brazil fight, most of the time he didn't catch Dominant Brazil's punches with his glove. He actually backed up out of range. In this fight, he actually backed up out of range. So he been working on something. Drew Titan said, I lost one. Are you coming to my city to see your boy AJ? Nah, don't answer that. Drew Titan, that might be a setup. Drew Titan might be waiting on your ass. He gonna be waiting on you like, what shirt you got on? What section you in? That might be a setup. The Boxing Kingdom said Wilder versus 2020 Ron. Joshua will fight Usyk later this year. Then AJ will have 6 months off. Nah, he ain't gonna fight it. He ain't gonna fight Usyk this year. Usyk gonna fight a bum so he can heal this goddamn fucking shit and then fight somebody. He ain't about to fight. He ain't about to come back and do it like that. He ain't fighting no Alexander Usyk this year, in my opinion. But who knows? It can happen. You never know. Ron Philly time we like confrontation. Ron Philly said we like good fights. Goddamn right. Drew Tyson said lost one. They are just going to show you your insecurity. How long have you been following Boxing Kid? I was fucking with AJ all the way up until him being caught in several lies. Yeah, he was caught in several. The Boxing Kingdom, unless Joshua signs to Vada 365, he's suspect. I mean, but I don't think he signed with it all year round. I don't think he signed with Vada all year round. I think he gets in and get out. He ain't got to. Ron Philly said exactly. AJ showed his whole card. He went from being a fighter to being a bitch. Yep. Ron Philly said AJ got caught with an old man uppercut from hell. Yep. He should have put the fucking gas on. Said he took his foot off the gas. Shit. He had that motherfucker. Ron Philly said if Wilder touched AJ, he going to sleep and ask Fury show that fuck up boxing heads. Yeah, man. Fury he knew what's up after he got knocked down 3 times. He knew what's up. He can bitch and moan and talk about how he's the lineal champ and how he won that fight, but it don't matter. You know, he didn't win. It was legitimately a draw. You almost if they would have scored 3 knockdowns, you would have lost. I thought you was knocked down all 3 times. Lost one. Which lies, Drew? Next Wilder fight, I want him painted purple, dressed up like Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet style right glove on. You know, he might do it just for you. He might do it just for you. He might, and then he might put lost one on his opponent's chest. So when he cave their chest in, you can know what's up. I'm joking. Ronald Philly said AJ gonna have every how at his fight, including Mayweather. Real boxing talk. They gonna be there. Mayweather probably gonna be there because he just, he like boxing and shit like that. But I don't know why you would want to be there. Maybe some of his people that he know other than, AJ be there and stuff like that. But that ain't nothing to go watch. I'm sorry, that's not nothing to go watch. Ron Philly, AJ gonna have every. Oh, sorry, lost one. He probably would too. Yep. Ron Philly, ho. You said ho. Ho, we watching. Man down. Yep. Drew Titan said, lost one. Which lies have you been following this thing all the time? Are you coming to my city to watch AJ? I read that one already. Lost one. Spence. Ronald Philly said, that is a body Earl like damn. Yep. Yep. I was say I will win. He fight Wilder 100%. Okay, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I will. Okay, get your plane ticket ready. Drew Titan Adams shit his pants. Yeah, he did. That motherfucker was like, oh shit. You hear that little poot? He pooted. He don't want none, man. That's a real, and that's why I keep trying to tell folks, man. That's the reason why I don't want to see no Adam Kronacki versus no Wilder versus Adam Kronacki, because it's gonna be quick, you know. And then not only that is, it seems like Adam Kronacki still got some learning to do. You know what I'm saying? And that loss might not be a good loss. It might not be an experience loss. It might just be a motherfucker take your ass to the hospital loss. Did you learn anything from that? No. I don't remember shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember shit. What the fuck you mean? Did I learn something? Learn how to get knocked out? How the fuck do you look? How the fuck did you learn how to get knocked out properly? You can't. You can't. That's the only thing that'll save his life. Is learn how to get knocked out properly. Drew Titan lost one, so you know when the fight is signed, it's happening here. Yes, I think it's happening here too, Drew Titan. Ronald Freeman said, yep, Drew Titan, Pluto next. Yep. He called him fucking Pluto. Lost one, what lies has Joshua told Drew that you can give me 100% proof of right now? Oh, give me 50 million. I take the fight right now. That's one. That's one. And don't be sitting up over here trying to deny that the 50 million wasn't real. Because we already know that Al Heyman and Finkel, they ain't clout chasing with their money. If you think they clout chasing with their money and the money wasn't real, why the fuck is PBC up over there in the UK? ITV. Why does the PBC already do DAZN in other countries? So don't give me that, homeboy. Do not give me that. Don't do it. Drew Titan said, lost one. That's one lie Eddie made you believe. He told you that all the money was in the UK, but he's dragging you all here. Yep. That's another one. Dragging all you. Matter of fact, he ain't even dragging you here. Edward Hearn is your pimp, and you the bitch, and you the hoe, and he's making sure that you come up over here, put them 10 toes to the concrete, that American concrete, and buy your ticket. And then, not only this, get an American cell phone and buy DAZN at the same fucking time. Ronald Finley, when Wilder come out the tunnel, get Ghost. Lion King of boxing coming to take over. Yep. He got 4 fire signs with a whole bunch of puffs. Lost one, laugh out loud. Is that all you got, Drew? Laugh out loud. Lost one said, I wear a lost one shirt just for him so he can. Don't do that. You might have somebody throw something at you. Shit. You might have somebody like me roll up on you with my camera out and do an interview on your ass. Or just pull my camera out and go to dozens on your ass. Don't do that. Ron Phillips said, wow. Drew Titan said, lost one, are you serious? One lie, you want one? Lost one, go on. Lost one that Joshua told. Joshua said he couldn't go to the fight because he had obligations, but he was kicking it in Oregon or something like that. Remember? Remember? Drew Titan said, lost one, are you trolling? Ron Finger said, AJ is going to leave America. Watch. Lost one said, stop talking and give me a lie. Lost one, she said, VADA testing doesn't make a difference. AJ has an exemption. You ain't lying. You is not lying. Yep. That's a better way of putting it, Ron Sportsman Lee. That's a better way of putting it. Just like that. Doesn't make a difference. He has an exemption. Yep. We're gonna start saying it like that. Buy that 365 or whatever. He got an exemption for that testosterone. Drew Titan said, lost 150 million. He asked for it, saw it, and then said he wouldn't sell his soul for 50 million. Ron Philly said, salute to Jamel Herring. But yeah, he did his thing. But don't give your belt to Ito. Nah, I don't think that's his belt. I think they mail his shit in the mail. That is his. He just walk around with it for a little bit for the cameras and shit. But I think he gets his belt in the mail. And great win with Lorenzo Simpson. I didn't even get to David Haney. Yeah, I saw that, man. But like I said, like I just think that was just levels of boxing and all that. That was just levels. And obviously you saw that level that night. Drew Tyson said, lost one. Were you the one? Were you one of the people who swore that money was fake? Yep, he probably was. The Boxing Kingdom, I think, with a mega promotion undercard, Wilder Joshua could be as big as Man Pack. But the whole thing about it is like there's a lot of fighters out here that don't want to be on the undercard. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. You know what I'm saying? Will Sean Porter do it? I don't know. Will Mikey Garcia do it? I don't know. Will Earl do it? I don't know. Will Crawford do it? Well, shit. Will fucking Bob Arum let him do it? I don't know. And the list goes on and on. With I'm pretty sure they could put a David Haney on there. I'm pretty sure they could put the one-eyed Cyclops on there. Maybe Danny Jacobs with somebody on there. Charlos. There's fights that can be had, but I think they should kind of mix it up between American versus UK guys, and then just a couple. I don't want it to be a UK versus America thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know with that. Drew Titan lost one. Were you one of the people who swore that money was fake? You probably was. My bad. I already read that. Yep. Lost one. Laugh aloud. You want him to agree to something within the 24-hour shut off with it was still on the fucking table. It was still on the table. Like, go look it up, lost one. It was still on the table. I bet you if Anthony Joshua said I take that $50 million right now, I bet you that fight had happened. It's still on the table. What you mean nobody in their right mind to take that deal? There's a lot of fighters out here right now that'll take that deal. There's a lot of them that'll take that fucking deal. If Wilder would have said that to Fury, the first fight, Fury would have took that shit quick. Because it was a 24-hour yes or no. That's it. And even if you say yes or no, you can still get out of the fight. You can't be held liable. You can't be held to that. Because there's no contract or nothing. There's no contract or nothing. There has to be a contract. There's something that has to be signed and agreed upon by both fighters. You see what I'm saying? The $50 million was real. It was a 24-hour yes or no. The reason why Shelly Finkel said yes or no, because he wanted to know if they wanted the fight or not for X amount of money. And the thing about it is, you have to rewind the tape and go figure out that all the negotiations that they did have with Matchroom Boxing didn't go well. They were a waste of fucking time. So Shelly Finkel didn't want to waste his fucking time again. You see what I'm saying? Didn't want to waste his time again. And then that's when you hear Edward Hearn talking about, I want to know where the money's coming from. It doesn't matter where the money's fucking coming from. As long as you get your fucking check. It's like, I don't want the money to be based off of what the fight does and this, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Why does it fucking matter when you get your check? Those are fucking excuses. And don't give me no, it was coming from Frank Warren and BT. It wasn't. Because wouldn't you believe? You think that Frank Warren would be so fucking stupid to put up money knowing that the fight couldn't happen on his network because somebody would be sued? He knew it. Shelly Finkel knows this. So you mean to tell me you know one big thing, not you in general, but just saying, you know one big thing that's obvious that Shelly, that Al, that Lou, and that Matchroom Boxing and BT hasn't figured out. That's about the stupidest thing I ever heard. People coming up with that lame ass shit. Ron freaking fired. I bet lost one was a Drew Titan. Oh, I bet lost one was at Drew Titan. Casuals one-on-one. Ron Flinkle said. Lost one said Wilder should have offered him $1 billion, would have made more noise. Man, you got some jokes. Yeah. Yeah, Ron Figley, man. Yep. Oh, missed something. Yep. Drew Titan said lost one. If it was fake, why would AJ say that wasn't going to sell his soul? He wasn't going to sell his soul. What the fuck are you talking about? That deal was on the table past the 24-hour deadline. You goddamn right. Fuck out of here. Goddamn right. And the thing about it is, not only did he make that excuse, he made the other excuse how he said that his trainer, Rob, let's not get it cracking, McCracken, told him, made him get out of the fight. Tell him it's like, look, dude, you accomplished all this stuff in your career. 17 fights, 20 fights, blah, blah, whoop-de-whoop-whoop. You deserve to have this fight in the UK. And the UK fans deserve it too. They're your fans. They're the ones who made you. Blah, blah, whoop-de-whoop. They're the ones who pay your bills. Blah, blah. Stroked them. Stroked them out of a fight. Stroked them out of becoming undisputed. Fuck out of here, like Ron Finley said. I'm sorry, like Drew Titan said. Yeah, Ron Finley, hold me back, bro. Yeah. Motherfucker don't want no smoke. Whether it's fire or smoke. And I see it. That's what Ron Finley just said. Goddamn right. Mello, what's happening? Ron Finley said, lost one. Your name is perfect for you. Yeah, he should just say lost one. Lost one said Lou, DeBella, and Frank Warren both have let out how shady that deal was. It don't matter if that deal was shady or not. You asked for $50 million. You asked. And you received it. And you reneged. That's what you did. You reneged. And then the thing about it is, Frank Warren always bitching at somebody. And Lou is just keeping it real. He wouldn't have took it from one of his fighters. Just like Edward Hearn said, what the fuck are you doing? To AJ for saying that. But really, to tell you the truth, it wasn't shady. You get $50 million with 40-80% of the back end? The fuck out of here. And you get a rematch clause? Get the fuck out of here. Come on, bro. You over there, you saying that Lou DeBella and Frank Warren both have said that was a shady deal. It wasn't even a deal yet. It was an offer. So they can go and make the deal, i.e., go over the contract, make edits and shit, go back and forth, counter offers and stuff. You see what I'm saying? That's what that was going to do. Come on, man. Get to the next guy. The Boxing Kingdom said, Showtime / Sky UK pay-per-view, Madison Square Garden. MGM Grand, the only venue for Wilder Joshua. Yeah. Yep. Dude, let me tell you something. If they could do 1 million pay-per-view buys, do you think that fucking Edward Hearn would want Wilder versus Joshua on the zone? Do you think that? If it does 1 million American pay-per-view buys, do you think, does anybody think of, like, for everybody out there, if Wilder versus AJ on Showtime did 1 million pay-per-view buys, do you think I'm just saying, I'm speculating that Edward Hearn, that's what he said. He says now Wilder versus AJ does 1 million pay-per-view buys. He said that in December. So if he said that in December, and now we are in, 2019, what, May, June, something like that? Whatever, May. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want that on the zone? Would you put it on the zone? Would you want your fighter to fight on the zone? Because Edward Hearn is all about the money. He ain't about giving you fights. He's about using you as a fucking asset. You are an asset that he puts down on his fucking taxes. You see what I'm saying? He's dependent on you to buy those tickets, and he know you're going to buy those tickets and those pay-per-views. Whether or not you like it or not. I didn't make that article. Some UK dude made that article. Drew Titan said Michael Johnson boxing tour. Oh, my white Jesus, don't give me my wrench. I'll slap the fuck out of this troll. Nah, he cool. That's I be skipping over shit, man. That dude off the chain. Round Philly, we letting these trolls live. They don't even talk to AJ. AJ don't even talk to them. And that's the fucked up part. The dude thinks he's up here, and I don't know what the deal is with that. If it's Matchroom don't want him to go out there and talk to them or whatever, but something that ain't cool, man. Go and see your fucking fans. Go do some interviews, man. You on Facebook Live with people, you know what I'm saying? And Instagram and Snapchat and all that stuff. Go talk to your fucking fans. The ones that's going to fucking watch your fight. The ones that get online and ride for you every day. Go talk to the motherfuckers. Drew Titan said, lost one. How many UK channels actually can get AJ on the phone and ask him real questions? Because I see here talking to us, but you never seen us on UK channels trolling. Nope. Never seen us on there trolling. Ron Finley at the Boxing Kingdom. I like the Barclays for Wilder. It's perfect where they will stop a dude from dying. Yeah, they got good medical staff there. They got excellent, good medical staff there at the Barclays Center. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It was real good. Last one, I'm not trolling, man. I find it real funny when people have a disagreement. Disagreement is trolling. It's sad. How do you cope with life? Well, you gotta understand is that lost one, like you know what you're talking about, but to me, when I read your stuff, you're missing some stuff. Missing some stuff. That's all. You're missing some stuff. So it comes up off you trolling because obviously you really do be missing some shit. You really do. So you go back and read what you said, and then you go like you hear what I was saying. You're missing some shit, man. Yeah, like Spilka saved his ass, put him on a spine board and everything. They say that dude's life. Drew Titan said this dude lost one. Said Wilder should offer him $1 billion. Would have made more noise, but he's not trolling. Yeah, he was joking with it, but same. Trying to get a little excitement. Ross Sports Malik said if they could pull off a spectacular undercard, that fight could do $1 billion. Man, I don't know what it could do, man. But I put it like this. If they can, if I know the PBC fighters, I know there's some that show up, but there's some that just don't, that ain't gonna be on the undercard, man. There's some that ain't gonna want to do it. Now Earl might do it. I don't know, but I don't think he will. Ron Finney said, I got a request. Let at the Boxing Kingdom and Drew Titan have a wrench. Just ask. I'm gonna give him a wrench later. Nah, I ain't giving you no wrench, man. You gotta be on here for a little bit, man. You know, everybody got a wrench right now, man. They've been on my channel for a minute, so I there's nothing towards you or nothing like that with Drew Titan and lost one. But I'm gonna give y'all a wrench eventually. But you know, I can't just be giving everybody wrenches. You know what I'm saying? Well, I can give everybody the wrenches. I don't mind it. I just gotta like, you know, be easy with it. You gotta have some type of checks and balances. So I see y'all in here 2 more times. Y'all remind me, I give y'all a wrench. Yeah, he want to hit that motherfucker right now. That's why. Yeah, Drew Titan said Wilder could have offered AJ $1 billion, and AJ doesn't want to be that body on Wilder's. Yeah, even if you offer $1 billion, be like, let me see proof of funds. What you mean proof of funds, motherfucker? Like, you want it or not? Like, and then he says no, he don't get the money. They come to find out the $1 billion is real. Blah blah blah. Even if it was real, that's just. I don't care how much money he was going to offer that dude up front. He wasn't going to take it. Because then that would have took everything from Matchroom Boxing, everything that Matchroom Boxing has did for Anthony Joshua would have been gone and taken over and given to the PBC. They was not going to do that. It would have been gone. At Drew Titan, he said at Drew Titan at Lost One, I gave you a lie. Where's your rebuttal? Brown Sportsman League undisputed 147, 154, 160 heavyweight, $1 billion plus. Yeah, I mean they can do it. It's possible. It's possible for worldwide. I don't think it's just in the U.S., but worldwide it's possible. It'll be disgusting though. People are gonna be mad. People will be fucking mad. People would be mad. People would be mad if Wilder Fury does a million pay-per-view buys if they fight again. People are gonna be mad at that. Ron Phillips said he gone, just talk. Yep. Last one said I already gave it to you, man. Scroll up. Michael just read it. Weak ass. I don't know what you said, man. A lot of stuff to read here, man. So rightfully said AJ can't talk reckless over here. He gets strapped, fight. Let's see it. Yeah, he gets slapped the fuck up too. Drew Titan lost one. There is more I can tell you. Having followed this thing in detail. No one in the LWC hated AJ. We just wanted him to succeed. He began lying and getting caught. That's when we flipped. Yeah, Drew Titan just tell us like dude, like people is we give Anthony Joshua's props. We don't hate on Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is the one that chose to walk a certain fucking path. You know? I'm thinking AJ gonna have Thaltinas and fanboys at his fight. Yeah. Walking around shirtless talking about some woo, 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 pull over. Woo, woo, woo. Hanging off a rooftop, so some woo, woo. Got that from the Eddie Murphy. Lost one. That's why there was a 24-hour shut off to catch them and a verbal. No, it's not legally a verbal contract. You fucking idiot. And I told you already. It wasn't no Frank Warren said that whole thing was that's Frank Warren running his fucking mouth about some shit that he's not a part of. That 50 million was real. Point blank, period. And like I said, BT, Anthony Joshua, Sky Sports, they know it can happen. So don't say that like I said, you found something that you're smarter than Frank Warren and everybody at the PBC with. You're smarter than them to come out and say, yeah, he couldn't do that because it was going to be a verbal contract. And then not only that, the money was coming from Frank Warren and Anthony Joshua can't fight on BT. You think they don't know that? Think they don't know that? You really think they don't know that? That's about, I'm going to say it again. I know I already said this because I just read that comment and I already said it before you even typed this shit. It's dumb. It's dumb. Ron Felix said exactly. Frank and AJ think they winning over here. They ain't winning shit. That's right. Yeah. Edward Hearn ain't winning shit. Drew Titan said last one 24-hour deadline was to mock Hearn and AJ for their prior actions. Look it up. But the point was that the deal was on the table all week long. Look it up. Yeah, look it up. All week long and months long. How about that? All week long and months long. How about that? Oh. Drew Tight said lost one. The 24-hour deadline was, yep. Ron Freeman said they on the app. Ron Freeman said they didn't see the schematics. Drew Time, we run boxing, they run clout chasing. You can't make this shit up. Get down or lay down. Yep. Ass up, face down, ass up. Yep. I bet you when hey Ron Finkley, I bet you if you said hit the deck, Lawson want to dive on his back. If you get it. Drew Titan said exactly at Ron Finkley. Lawson said just because he doesn't jump on the boxing voice doesn't mean he doesn't talk to his fans. No, I said talk to his fans that ride for him on a daily basis. That's on YouTube riding for him. That's what I said. He's not. They ride for him on a daily basis, trolling. Half of these cats. You know why I say they trolling? Because they purposely leave out key details. And they be lying. So don't go telling me, and you talking about the boxing voice. Come on, bruh. I'm talking about UK YouTube channels. Yes, the dick riding channels. Drew Titan said we ain't got time for them trolling. They are irrelevant. Yep. Ron Phillips said on point. Michael Johnson. Thanks, man. AJ had thought thinners on his body, physique, not to fight, but on tricking this big ass dummy. Yeah, big ass dummy. Ron Phillips said all the best fights happen here. Last one, let me know when AJ has turmoil in his life. Oh man, he gonna have a nervous breakdown. Probably jump off a bridge. Drew Titan said, lost one. I'm calling you a liar. Send me a link where there is a UK channel that can call AJ on the phone and get an interview. The boxing voice is huge. Give me a smaller channel. Yep. Drew Titan lost one boxing beats, and Ryan's been around for a while. Has he ever smoked to AJ on the phone? Ooh, ouch. Boxing Kingdom, when Joshua loses, his family will disappear. Poof. Poof. They all leave the room and leave the room smelling like fucking ass. Booty cheeks. Doo-doo. They was like, all right, thanks. Thanks for the ass. Ron Finley said lost one deserves a good profile and stop fucking up boxing at Drew Titan and LDBC at Michael Johnson. Yeah. Yeah, fix your profile, Drew. Yeah, what's your profile look like, man? Let's look at his profile. Go to his channel. Oh man, this channel doesn't have any content, man. Get some content on your channel. Look, I'm subscribed to you now. I'm subscribed to you, Lost One. I went over there and subscribed. Haha, the world isn't YouTube, dude. How am I supposed to know if AJ YouTuber has an AJ phone number? Doesn't? No, that's not the point. The point is that Wilder is approachable. AJ is not. And just like some rappers out here, they won't do interviews with people. They non-approachable, but they want your fucking money. But they not approachable. They won't do interviews with you. The people that promote you, the people that take time out of their day to promote you, but you won't even do that. Ass juice. Drew Titan. I understand, bro. We got to be careful with the wrenches, fam. There is a troll that's a hacker in the man. Well, I'm gonna tell you this one thing. You ain't hacking through YouTube. You ain't getting nobody's IP address through YouTube. If you do, you a bad boy. Because I'm gonna tell you this one thing. It's everything is like tunneled through them. So get caught fucking with YouTube. That's all I gotta say. Get caught fucking with them. Because all your shit is masked. So when you on YouTube and you're doing your thing, you click on somebody's profile, like Ron Finkley, I go over there and I try to find his IP. Everything is masked. You don't see the point-to-point connect. And there's a way to do it, but you're gonna have to hack YouTube. Yeah, and get caught doing that. It's a wrap. I said get caught. I didn't say it's not possible for you to get away with it. This right here. Last one said you guys need to watch the Key and Peele boxing sketch. You get kicked out. Man, I don't watch Key and Peele no more. Ron Fleet, Mike, you be having me laughing, bro. Thanks, man. Drew Titan said, last one, you asked me to provide proof of something, and now you are refusing to grant me the same courtesy. The point is that AJ never speaks for himself. Wilder does, and he does to the U.S. Yep. Ron Fleet said, this man's fam, he in our AAU right now. Young Lion LDBC salute. Hell yeah. Last one said, do you want me to show you a video of AJ talking to a fan, Drew? No. Anybody can pull up a thing of him talking to a fucking fan. I'm talking about the motherfuckers on YouTube, like calling them up, getting on their live, and fucking having an interview like that. I'm not talking about you at the fucking boxing thing and you happen to roll up to him, ask him a few questions, and he answers the shit. I'm not talking about that. That's feasible. What I'm talking about is you actually taking time out of your day to go and do an interview with somebody that rides for you on a live or whatever. You don't do that. But you guess what? You will go on ESPN. You would do a thing with Meek Mill. And like I showed you, that shit with Meek Mill was not a coincidence. It wasn't a coincidence. Oh, you don't know. The company that owns the Zone is a New York-based company. Oh, guess who they got a partner with? Warner Music Group. Guess who's there? Guess who's over there? Meek Mill. Ain't a fucking coincidence. It ain't none of that. Motherfuckers. Ron said, this is my son, fam. He in the AU right now, Young Lion. Yeah. I'm gonna go up over there. Do you want me to show you a video of AJ talking to a fan? Yeah, I read that bullshit.
You want me to show you a video of AJ talking to a fan? Let me show you a video. AJ talking to a fan.
Yeah, Boxing Kingdom. That shit be a fucking hype. Joshua had Sky Media Training, the fake hype job. Yep. Last one said, I will if it will make you happy, Drew. Ronald Finley said, duck. Yep. Drew Titan said, last one, did you hear that Boxing Voice interview with Hearn? Then Wilder called in. Then Fico called in. Then Fury called in. Hearn disappeared. Oh, that shit was fucked up. That was a setup. They set him up. Like, that was a setup. And fucking, I was glad they did that because that showed, and Edward Hearn was mad because he acted like he was cool with it because he had to, because he didn't think they'd be able to do it. Then when he did it, oh man. And then they caught his ass. Ronald Finley said they think we just talk when we see how the whole shit started with AJ. Yeah. Well, a lot of these cats, the whole shit started with AJ. They started watching boxing because of AJ. In 17 fights. Yeah, they started watching because of him. Drew Titan said, lost one. He was probably trying to get AJ on the phone, but AJ was scared too. Yeah, AJ ain't coming on no goddamn phone. No bitch ass motherfucker. He ain't doing that. Lost one said, I didn't listen to the Boxing Voice a lot anymore. That was ain't no lot anymore. You just got here. What you mean a lot anymore? You just got here. Just got on the scene. Drew Titan said, lost one, so you are better off not debating anyone in the LWC because we have receipts. We're not just shooting from the hip. Yep. Our opinions are based off facts that we have. Yep. Rod Sportsman Lee said, Drew Titan, the hacker, is trolling the LDBC. Yep. There's one, but you got to think about, like I said, like it's hard to get people's. I don't think it's possible. It's possible to get it, but you're not hacking the individual. You're hacking, like, the one way you can do it is this, like, links, putting links in the chat. So you can do it to where you can trick somebody to clicking on a link, and then that link will divulge your IP address. Yep. And then what you could do is, then after that, you could try to hack into the person's thing and stuff like that. But yeah. Yeah, y'all got to give me an example of how y'all know there's a hacker. Then I can tell you more. Ron Sportsman Lee, Drew Titan, did you come here with the Twitter I sent? Drew Titan, Ron Sportsman Lee dude was fucking around on Callie's channel today. What did he do? What happened? Lost one said, is the boxing voice boxing gospel? I didn't know that. Drew, I started listening right away. If it's all that certifies me. Sorry, Lost one. Yeah. Lost one, the hacker probably works for YouTube. His name is Barbecue. What did he do though? Drew Titan, Ron Finkley. I didn't see it. Last one, what did the hacker do? Yeah, that's what I wanted to know. Ross Burns lead, Drew Titan, the dude been trolling Cali for a month. Ron Finkley, Ross Sportsman lead. The hacker gave himself a wrench and has blocked people and timeout. Also, he can unblock himself. Yeah, yeah, that's YouTube's fault. Yep. I gotta see it. I gotta see it to believe it. I don't think he I think he's it's a glitch probably, but not a hack. But I gotta see it. Ron Franklin said, lost one. You just put a dislike on the channel. He probably did. It's cool. Either or. Oakley dokley. Drew Titan said, lost one. You aren't understanding a word I'm writing. There are interviews that are key points to our opinions. Hearn has been caught in several lies on multiple platforms. AJ also. That isn't hate. Lost when IFL has done a lot of interviews with AJ, if that's what you wanted. Nah, he just told you. We ain't talking about IFL and Fight Hype and all them other cats. We're talking about people like me, people like World Breaker Fighting, people like Black Fight Fan TV. Talking about people like that. Talking about people like that don't do necessarily on the field journalism. I'm pretty well. I know I ain't never seen. Black Fight Fan TV probably did one, but I don't remember one. World Breaker Fighting, I think he did. I think he slid out of it. But like Sporting and Dick and Booty Icons, Bruce and the Rectum Vein, Sean the motherfucking bitch Newton, and the list goes on. Talking about people like them. I'm about to get off in a little bit, Ron. Back. You can get on for a little bit. I'm about to get off in a little bit. Go upstairs and watch some TV and shit. Incoming. Sent you that link. Drew Titan lost one. IFL. Drew Titan said, I lost one. IFL is old media. We are new media. We're asking questions that matter. What's up, Ron? What's happening?
Yo, what's good? You see me?
Yeah, I can see it.
What's good, yo?
Not much, man. Just sitting up over here chilling. You see what we doing up over here. What's happening?
Yo, I like that position, yo. Is that the defensive end position you playing?
Nah, defensive. I play DB.
Oh, that's what is it? I don't know that much about football.
I play cornerback, man. Nah, I'm right there. I was waiting. I was waiting for like a whole minute, man. They didn't wait for him to set the damn play, and I was just like, I was too relaxed in that right there.
Oh, nice, yo. Yeah, I was asking you the other day about getting some tips from you because my son played defensive end now. He played basketball, but he played defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought about you because I know you a football head, bro.
Well, I just started playing DB, man. The best thing with playing DB, man, is just all you gotta do is be patient and keep your feet moving, man, and never be scared. Never be scared to get beat. Never be scared to get beat. And
Yeah.
You got to, and always keep your feet moving, man, because you don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught, you know, with your feet planted, with your feet on the ground when they making all these type of moves on you. So some people they make all kind of moves. Some wide receivers make all kind of moves off the line. They make about 4, 5, 6 moves off the line, or they use some kind of quick feet. As long as you keeping your feet moving with them, you have a better opportunity. And defeating them. But you always want, and then you know, and sometimes just putting a hand on them.
Yeah.
Most of the time, man, just a little baby tap here and there, something just to
Yeah.
slow them down or to get them to think so they could forget their route. That works too.
Okay. Yeah, because I just want to be able to talk when my son say he's frustrated or something, but he seemed like he like having a ball doing it, and he like adamant about it. He's a basketball head, but it's like he just tried it, and it's like I told him to just have fun and just keep doing it if he like it. Don't take it too serious. But he said he's doing real good, and like you
Yeah,
said,
it's a
they
tough
like it.
position, man. It's a
Yeah,
tough
he
position.
said he quick. Yeah, he said he quick to be tall, and that the coach like him because he's fast. So
Hmm.
I was just like, he remind me of Terrell Owens in a sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's
Terrell Owens play like offense, but the point is he's tall and he can handle somebody that's fast
yeah.
or short that go out. You know what I mean? And they try to get over on him, but he can keep up with them.
And then
So that's what
one
I like
thing
about him.
one thing that always worked for me is always taking away something. So like it don't matter if you suck or not. You could be the horrible.
Yeah,
But as long as you take away something and you take it if you take it completely away, is you know they're not gonna get over on you all the time. You see what I'm
yes
saying?
sir,
They only
yes
gonna
sir.
be able to do certain things and just take away something. Like sometimes like even when I do, like if I'm in blue, I be in man, and then I start scooting back before they hike the ball. But what I'm doing
Okay,
is I'm always getting him to think.
yes, yeah, yeah.
Always getting them to think, like think. And then like, you know, sometimes like some coaches they want the wide receivers to be on the outside while you're in like while you're in like cover 2 or something like that. They want you to be on the outside. But sometimes like what I do is I'm always head up. I don't do the outside or that. But if
Okay,
it's like if it's like a short yardage they need, then I line up in the inside because I'm gonna take away the outside. I mean, I'm take away
right.
the. I'm aligning the inside so I could take away the inside.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it kind of throws them off a little bit, and they don't know which way you're gonna go because you kind of like on the
They, they,
inside.
they got to come to you.
Okay.
They got to come to you. And since he's quick, if they want to run a go route, he got that. Just don't let him.
He One thing I know about my son, he quick on everything because he just like it as fun, but he's kind of like take the challenge. I'm like, okay, or you gonna try to fake me out, or you gonna do that, or he's like really intuitive about the fact is it's just a game. He don't take it like too hard, but he's aggressive, and that's what I like about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna try to check him on that because he in AAU right now playing
Yeah.
basketball,
And then
I think season's over though. I think the football season's over, but he
yeah,
kind of
then,
liked it at the end, like
yeah, and then the
even though he
run
started late, even though he
now
started late.
now the run is gonna be tough. What I
Hmm.
recommend on run is first off, don't let nobody the outside of you. Like even if you know that, hey, I can't get to the play in enough time, and still don't let no running back in the outside of you. Don't let nobody run that ball to the outside of you because you can, long as you squish them in, you got the
Yeah.
linebackers, you got the safeties coming, and the defensive line.
Also that's part of the defensive end position is to try to get the running back too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So your like if it's a
Yeah.
run, if you see it or you don't see it, but you hear everybody saying run,
Yeah.
you want to make sure that you get off the block. If you can't get off the block, you take away that outside.
Michael
Because
Johnson, I ain't watched football in 4 years, bro. I forgot because I stopped watching it. You know what I mean? But I feel you though, and I'm trying
yeah.
to reminisce on it because you
Oh
telling
man,
me
I
some
even had a
good shit.
sack last game.
Last game I watched. Oh, you didn't? You didn't have a sack?
Yeah, I got a sack.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah.
I watched that Super Bowl though because I was over at somebody's house and I just felt like they cheated them at the end, bro.
Oh
I felt
yeah, that was that. I mean, what do you expect, man? New England, man. You know, it's always gonna be some bullshit. They're a
yo, I
very good
blame the other
team.
team though. I blame the other team though. How you gonna have 3 downs left and you right there, damn near in the end zone, and you decide you're gonna throw the ball instead of running it? I didn't understand that, yo. Ain't that what they
Mm,
did at the end of that game?
mm.
You didn't at the end of that game. Did they not like have like 3 or 4 downs left with the possession, and they decided to let that quarterback act like he was like my man Manning or whatever his name is, from the New England team, Tom Brady. But he wasn't Tom Brady. He decided he was going to try to be the hero with 3 downs left. I didn't get that.
They should have ran it. I would have ran
They
it.
should have ran it. They should have ran it. I felt like they threw the game away.
Yeah, they should have ran that hoe.
And that was the only game I watched, Mike. But back to boxing, yo. I just wanted to jump on because, and I'm gonna send a special shout out to my boy Drew Titan, yo. He is LDBC, so if you give him a wrench, if you don't, it's cool. But I just wanted to jump on and show you support, man, because you be talking some real shit, bro. I
Yeah.
respect you. I respect you
Oh,
a
thanks,
lot,
man.
man. And I hope you respect me enough.
Nah,
You know.
I see you I see you in everybody's chat all the time, man. You know I respect you, man. Shit, we'll be chopping up sometimes in the chat, but sometimes, man, on my phone, man, you know, they need to make something to where you could do it just like when you're on your computer, like the name pop up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could just put in RON and your name pop up. And I can't really be talking to folks, man, because usually when I'm on my phone, I'm doing stuff, man.
Oh no,
I just
I
be
feel you. Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah. Because we always try to keep everybody in the community cool, but we got to work and we got to do our shit too. So I get that because you can't see everything or you
yeah,
can't do
I just be
everything.
telling everybody if they want to get on, just send an email or whatever. And I ain't tripping letting people on. I just don't want like
Now, I
like
was talking
I
about
just
giving them
don't.
a wrench, though. Give them a wrench, yo. That's
No,
Drew
I'm gonna
Titan,
give.
yo.
Yeah, I'll give him 2 more times, man. I mean, I give him a rinse right now.
He
But
cool as shit, bro. Trust me. I ain't gonna never steer
oh
you wrong,
damn, I
yo.
accidentally hit him on the channel. I'm joking.
Oh
I didn't.
shit.
No,
I
I
done see
didn't.
how
I was
that
messing around. Nah, I was messing
happen.
around.
I seen that shit happen a million times, yo.
Yeah, that's why like sometimes when I be on my like I have the computer running, like the stream, and I'll be on my sometimes when I barbecue and I'll be on my phone on the live. And
Yeah.
I don't like fucking with my phone because like you could like if the chat moving quick, you a fat finger or something. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Or they
Yes,
just
sir.
skip up on you. So yeah. Oh, they saying that dude is Baba Tunde, aka Barbecue, is a hacker troll. When he's yeah, if he get caught, he going to jail.
Yeah, that dude is a beast, bro. He's savage as fuck with that fucking trolling shit, yo.
Yeah.
No,
And
no, I shouldn't cuss on your chat, right?
I don't care if you cuss. I just don't want people talking about beating people up on my channel and shit like that and racist remarks. That's the only thing. That's
Oh
the only
nah,
things I
nah.
don't want.
LDBC, you know LDBC don't do that shit. We just run it. We just run it, yo.
Yeah.
We don't be sitting up there trying to like play nobody out or trying to act like we nervous or like we got like emotional issues. We just real boxing fans all the way around, bro. And you too, man. Real talk. Yo, I respect the fuck out of your platform, yo. That's
Yeah.
why I had to
Anytime you
call
want to get
in,
on,
yo.
man, all you gotta do is just ask, man. It ain't no big deal to me. Like I
Yeah,
want to talk to other folks too. I just don't want to
no
read these
doubt.
damn charts. I know you hear me. I'm like losing breath and shit. I'm like, dang, I got a long way to go. I got a
Yeah, yeah,
long. I got.
yeah. You right there at the cusp, yo. Trust me, you right there at the cusp. I can spot a new channel. I can spot a new channel, bro. You're a great channel, Mike.
Oh,
Real
thanks,
talk.
man. Laws is cool too. Me and Laws, we be doing our thing every
Yeah,
now
I
and again.
seen y'all work. I seen y'all work. That's what I
But
be doing. I be trying to bridge the gap between the UK and America because they don't understand. Like, we gotta see the best fights. If y'all not on board, y'all not real boxing fans. It
I
don't
won't.
matter if we win or lose. It just matters. The fact is, you gotta let the best fight the best. It ain't about that fucking bullshit. Put pressure on their asses. Stop coming over to our channels. Like, stop coming over to like channels and acting like you got an opinion when y'all not even talking to the people y'all should be talking to.
Yeah,
And
like
and
even
Drew
with
Titan is like that. BFTB is like that. You know what I mean? Like, we want them to come in and represent. But if you're not representing the right, like, why the fuck are you over here? You're causing confusion. That's all you're doing is causing confusion.
nah, I don't
And
like
I
it.
ain't
Some
gonna point none of them out. I ain't gonna point none of them out because I got respect for all people. But like, come on, man. Like, y'all bullshitting. Y'all ain't about it because all y'all doing is looking at this nigga's breasts and his titties. Fuck that. I want to see him in the ring. Period.
Yeah, because he always walk around with his shirt off, posing for niggas
Yeah, like fuck that. That ain't boxing.
over there twerking and shit on the gram and shit. I can't even watch
Exactly.
that video, man. World Breaker posted that shit, man. I turned that shit off. I was like, I ain't trying to see that shit.
At least get a characteristic about yourself. I ain't trying to tell you to change, AJ, because you British. But damn, you like soft as a fucking baby's titty. God damn. And the baby don't even have titties. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And that was kind of weird, right
Hey,
there.
if y'all want to get on, I got about 10 more minutes. If y'all want to get on, I posted the link in the chat. Posted the link in the chat. Yeah, that dude, he fucking with YouTube. So eventually, like you gotta like whatever he does with the chat, he will have to like have the video of it. You know what I'm saying?
Who are you talking about?
Cali.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I like the fact is that Ortiz is thinking about fighting. I had a bad dream this morning, yo. I kind of thought that Ortiz was gonna beat Wilder.
Oh yeah, that happens.
I'm kind of shocked that I thought about that this morning because Ortiz is nice with them hands, bro.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, even if Ortiz did beat Wilder and then beat him again, you know what I'm saying?
It don't take away from who Wilder is.
Yeah, AJ still gonna have to fight Wilder, and then AJ most definitely needs to step. I think it'd be easier for him to fight Ortiz because Ortiz will take that 30-40%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
But look at Andy Ruiz. Look what he's taking when allegedly, your boy alleged 32 million that
He's straight up and down though. He got nice hands, yo. Don't get me wrong. Ruiz got nice hands, but I don't see like the foot movement. I don't see him like getting away from AJ's shots, like because AJ do got some nice like he got some nice like foot movement, and he do got some like nice like counter and also like execute like. And I don't follow AJ that much because they're gonna be putting me to sleep when I be watching him sometimes.
Hey, last one.
Yeah.
Don't let Ortiz's. Oh shit, that's why it sound like that. I had your speaker on.
My shit okay?
Nah, I had my speaker on still. Hey, last one. Don't let Ortiz's last performance fool you. Don't let it fool you.
Exactly. Let them know, yo.
That dude Ortiz ain't got nothing to prove. Ortiz was making sure that he got out of there with the win.
Exactly. They think he was like slipping, like he was old. You never know what the hell Ortiz might be capable of to get up for a fight. You know, the man's nice with them hands, yo, and he got great boxing.
Hey, Drew Titan, the link is in the chat. I just posted it again. The link is in the chat. Yeah, Ruiz has skills, but the thing about it is, talk about the 8-inch reach. A lot of fighters had height and reach advantage and weight advantage on fighters, and not all the time it's going to work out. Sometimes shorter fighters are the hardest ones to fight because you could try to out jab him, but if Ruiz can muster up some fucking head movement, that jab he gonna land that jab, but he ain't gonna land that jab at will like he want to. Look at what.
Think about it like this, or just to be able to not stand right in front of AJ. Like if he can like make sure that he'd be kind of elusive, like with his foot movement, and kind of like watch for AJ's counters or whatever. I think he have a chance. Don't sit there and go rock him, sock him with AJ. You get knocked the fuck out.
Period. Yeah, he ain't got. I mean? Andy Ruiz ain't got that, and I don't think he got power like that too.
He got hands though. He do put them together.
Oh, nice. I saw the pad work he had the other day. He looking pretty spiffy.
Yeah, the Mexicans gonna be elated if that motherfucker beat AJ.
Yeah.
They gonna be elated. They gonna be happy as hell if he beat AJ, yo. You ain't gonna be tell Mexican shit, yo.
Hold up. What do you say? If Ruiz gets on the inside, AJ got a good inside game too. Those uppercuts will. But you gotta think about though. Those uppercuts, you can see. It's easy to see an uppercut coming. It's easier to see an uppercut coming from him.
Well, AJ's uppercuts is kind of like I guess you would say like you won't see them coming. I think
he plants.
He
plants. When you see AJ plant, you know he about to throw something.
Oh, okay.
As soon as he plants, you know he about to throw something. all of his shots, he keeps his center of gravity like a martial artist, like a fighter's supposed to. What's up, man? What's up, the Drew Titan?
Yo, he bought the shit out of me though. He bought the shit out of me though, AJ, yo.
Oh, what's happening, man?
What's up? What's good, Drew Titan?
How y'all feeling?
Oh, you in the kitchen, man? You should be, man, making something to eat.
Man, listen, my daughter ain't leave me shit. Ain't no one cook. I was in the gym all day.
Right.
I'm more hungry. I'm more hungry than a hostage.
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
I did chest and triceps today. Yo, listen, when you go to the gym, make sure you have a I have my regular partner today. And this dude spotted me and I almost dropped 430 pounds on my fucking chest today, man. You gotta make sure you have a good spotter, man.
See, that's what you get. That's what you get for finding some big dude that look like Anthony Joshua think he can hold that weight.
Nah, I tell the story all the time.
You ain't no shit right now, Drew Titan. If you
my nigga,
somebody drop 450 on you, nigga, that's like
son.
Shit right there.
Yo, I like jumped up and like stared at him, like, yo, what are you doing? Dude was like, yo, sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm like, yo, man, dude, all right, man, I'm done. I had to go to the hammer strength because I really thought dude was gonna kill me. I didn't want to do. I only check my max once a month. You know what I mean? Yeah. I just want to make sure, I'm getting old. I want to make sure my strength is still there because I ain't playing with these kids. I knocked them the fuck out.
Yo, dog, I only do fucking work. I only do workout. Like I only like working like for exercise. I don't do a push up no more. But I tell you though, I love working out. Yo, I need to start getting back into that shit.
Yo, I sparred 2 weeks ago, and the dude I sparred won't let me. He won't let me have the video. That motherfucker, because that once I wanted that to be like my first video on YouTube, but I understand because I fucked him up. I mean, he I mean,
man, he about to get that video up, man.
I was like, yo, let me get. Yeah, I told him, man. I told him, I said, yo, let me get that. He's like, nah. I had an off night. I said, dogs, I ain't gonna do you dirty. I was gonna put it up on my YouTube though.
Yeah,
he's like, nah. Right? Yeah, man, yo, dude, but I
show him a little love.
I wasn't trying to outshine him, man. You know what I mean? But he's trash. I mean, he's like David Price trash. The nigga like.
Oh man, don't say that.
Wow.
No, he's like, nah. You know what it is? You know what it is? I'm gonna tell you.
He got big feet like him too.
Yo, listen. I'm gonna tell you what it is. He's like 6'6", right? And he walks into the gym, and he looks real intimidating. You know, he's a tall guy. I think he's like Albanian or some shit. You know, he real tall, and you know, he looked like he worked. He like an athlete. He looked like, you know, he walk in the gym with some fitted Under Armour shit on. You look at him like, damn, you know. But then you look at him, you're like, he like 22. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm like, yo, all right, you know, he young, man. He like 23. And you're looking at him like he looks like a specimen. He look like a specimen. And, you know, I've been around, you know, I'm not.
Yo, New York stand up all day.
Yo, dogs. Let me tell you, I don't want to like put it out like I'm some sort of, you know, super duper person, like I'm just sort of tough guy or whatever. But I know my way around a boxing ring. I never went pro. I help guys train for the gloves. You know, my pops, you know, he didn't want me in the ring like that. My, you know, you already know how that go with mothers. Nah, I don't want you doing that shit. But I always trained, you know, back in the day, you know, my father, you know, when he was a cop, he had an office at Roberto Clemente State Park in the Bronx. And there was a boxing club back then in the 80s. And when he did overtime, rather than pay a babysitter, you know, me and my brother, we'd go downstairs in the gym. And we learned game from all of those grimy ass trainers, man. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you who was out there. The biggest and most intimidating dude out there was Mitch Blood Green. I remember him. And Mitch, I'm 6'2". Yeah. Mitch was 6'5". Back then, you know, I was like 7 or 8 years old. You know,
you've been around, yo.
Yeah, I've been around. And this was like, I'm talking like 1982, 83. And I remember getting in the ring, and he was like big and he looked like a big old giant, but I was a kid, he wasn't gonna beat me up. But I remember I put some gloves on. Yo, hit me, little man, hit me. He had the long ass Jerry curl, it was crazy.
Oh yeah, he did.
And
True.
yeah, yo, hit me, little man, hit me, little man. He was scooping me the game, and all the guys were scared of him because he was official. He was a ranked guy. He was a ranked guy in the gym, and he had hands. I ain't even gonna lie to you. He had hands, but the guy had a bad cocaine problem. But he had hands. And they had tournaments there. And I learned game from the trainers in the gym over there. And it's weird because I won't match the names with the face until I see the face. And it's like 10, 15 years later, I'm like, oh shit. I see somebody at an event like, yo, that guy was at Roberto Clemente back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around the block. I know my way around the boxing ring. I'm no pro. I'm past it. I'm 43 years old. I'm way past my prime, but I'm in shape. I'll do a motherfucker dirty in the street, and I'll do a motherfucker dirty in the ring.
Fight David Price, man. Go on over there and fight David Price.
Yo, I honestly think I'm not
boxing not to do a nigga dirty, yo.
That's what I'm saying. Yo, what little
I knocked the nigga out like 6 months ago, yo.
Yo, dogs. Let me tell you something. What little bit in the ring,
nigga, though. He was a different breed, but you know what I'm saying.
I feel you. What little in the boxing ring, ain't nobody fuck with you in the street because the first 10 seconds of the fight, the motherfucker throwing punches at you ain't breathing. It's all adrenaline. They're throwing. All you gotta do is just play your position. Just move. Lateral movement. They're gonna trip over their own feet.
Yo, my favorite word is, am I being detained? Did I do something wrong? Mama get in my fucking vicinity, yo. It's a problem. You know what I mean? Like, dumb shit. I watch too much boxing and not know how to fucking knock a nigga out.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell you something else. In the street, ain't nobody ready for a body shot. Nobody's ready for a body shot.
Oh, the body shot is God, bro.
Yo,
real talk.
You hit a motherfucker in the ribs. Oh, and getting back to that dude at the gym, the kid's like 23 years old. He's like 6'6". I say he's about maybe about 220, 225. And he looks
6'7".
He's tall. He's an athlete, man. He's an athlete. And I looked at him, I said, shit, this guy's a specimen. And when he trains, he looks official. I'll be the first to tell you, I can't jump rope for shit. I'll do fine for about a minute, then I start tripping over the rope and shit. I was never good.
Come on, Drew. Drew.
I was never.
Game is official, bro.
I was never a good jump rope. Speed bag, I'm nice with it. Heavy bag, of course. Sparring is my shit. I like full contact. I like the contact. Okay. Fuck the jumping the rope. You know what I'm saying? I jog and shit like you.
Yeah.
You see me on the gram.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And this kid, I'm watching him train and shit. And, training is different. When you hitting the bag don't hit your back. So then coach was like, yo, he needs some work. And when he's lacing me up, he says, yo, just don't let him get, coach told me you'll let him get off. And I'm like, why the fuck would he tell me that? Because in my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to go ahead and do what I do. And he's going to know enough not to be in my way. So coach leans down and he says, just give him some light work. I said, light work? Look at this kid. Ring the bell. And this motherfucker, I'm just little head fakes, and he's like flinching and shit. I said, oh my fucking God, man. Oh my God, man. He's one of those motherfuckers. And I'm riding in southpaw.
He's scared to take a punch.
Well, I didn't know he couldn't take a punch. What happened was he respected me too much. And I'm like, oh, come on, baby. So round one, I let him throw some jabs. I ain't move or whatever. And my style, I'm not light on my feet no more. So I like to fight in the pocket. I just like that, and I like to pattern what I do after James Toney. I'm not James Toney, but I like inside Philly roll. If you don't do the Philly roll correctly, you will get hit upside your fucking head. But I had to get on the inside because that kid was tall. He should be dunking the basketball. And after I sparred with him for 3 rounds, he really needs to be dunking the basketball and not be in the ring with anybody, because when he left, I told coach, I said, yo, he's trash. He's trash. He's trash. He should have been popping that jab, giving me lateral movement. I know he could run me under the table. His cardio was through the roof, but there was no reason for him to be fighting me in the middle of the ring and me picking off shots, hitting him with sharp uppercuts. I hit him off the top of his fucking head. How you 6'6" and getting hit off the top of your head? He buckled.
Yeah.
And I had to stop, like, yo, you all right? And I asked coach, what is he training for? He's like, yo, he's trying to do the gloves. I said, yo, you need to try and tell him to do something else.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna fuck around and get hurt. And as big as he is, I can imagine him. You know how bad it looks when David Price gets tagged and he falls, his head bounce off the fucking canvas. You know how dangerous that shit look? I could see this kid meeting that same fate with headgear. And that's another thing. I clipped him with headgear and he did like the Harlem Shake. I was like, yo, the fuck? This kid is trash. I don't know whether he was just scared or, but that wasn't an off night. He was just like, I don't know, man. If I can intimidate him, I know killers. I know killers that are hungry. I know this 16-year-old Puerto Rican kid. He lived on 167th Street. He's hungry, man. He's hungry. All he got is his hands.
Yo, bring him on the site, yo. Bring him on the site, yo. Let him know.
Yeah, I want to, but I have to be careful with him because he's also in those streets.
Well, you know,
and
like
I always tell him, you gotta, it's hard to mentor these kids, man, because I got a child of my own.
You're in the right place. I know that shit.
Yeah, man, it's difficult. I talk to him when he comes to the gym. I talk to him. He has a lot of natural ability, man. And I said, yo, man, you born and raised in the Bronx, but you be in Puerto Rico at least twice a year, so you're accepted over there. He speaks Spanish and fluent. I said, yo, you get Puerto Rican fans out here, man. The Bronx, half of the Bronx is Puerto Rican, man. I said, yo, you can get a good following, man, if you just stay out these streets, man. He liked the streets too much though. But I reach out and speak to the kid, man. But it is what it is.
Drew Tiger, the one thing about that, you 46, yo, but it's like you in an area where it's so fast paced. Like people like that with talent need to be somewhere where it's slow. You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's the only way they can actually think about what they want to do with their life, because they don't hear the sirens no more. They don't see the bad bitches around them. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with having a bad bitch, but like, man, they got to get out of that lifestyle and just concentrate on who they want to be as far as their talent. You know what I mean? That's just my honest opinion, yo. Unless
you're right.
You are. You know what I mean? Like, you can't do it. Like, my son is in a great place, yo. And that's what I love about that. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's smart, he's humble, but he's still an aggressive motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Now Frank Bruner doing the Anthony Joshua now. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Now this motherfucker right here, bro.
I can't see it, yo. I'm on live and shit.
Bam. Look at Frank Bruno, man. Come on, bruh.
Wow.
Come on.
What do you say? What do you say? Oh, shit.
Frank, man.
Come on, bro.
Crazy.
This nigga did a motherfucker.
Man.
Who the fuck does that, bro?
Yo, that nigga looking crazy. What the fuck?
That's a nigga on Tinder shit right there. That nigga on Tinder right now.
What is he doing?
He in the tub.
Yo, but you know what?
I'll give him.
Check it out. You know what? I give him a pass because the motherfucker was on medication once upon a time. He was, man. He was on medication once upon a time.
What was he on? High blood pressure medication?
Something.
Yeah,
I'm not feeling that shit, yo.
This motherfucker's in a bubble bath, man.
As long as I don't see Lennox Lewis doing no shit like that, I'm okay.
Nah.
Reggie Owens said before fighting the count on these streets, you have to make sure they don't have a pistol packing on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man. Listen, man. Woo. Listen. You got to know how to move, man. Out here, I was born in Harlem. My parents moved to the Bronx like in 79.
Shout out to New York.
Yeah, man. And I'm not a street dude at all. I'm not a street dude at all. That's not how I was raised. But you can't control who you grow up with, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I'm not a street dude. I'm not gonna tell you, yo, I'm about that life and nothing like that. But I have a lot of friends that, they got locked up in the 90s, and I didn't see them till the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Yes, shit is real, man. High school, I grew up in a box cutter era. High school was
Oh
crazy,
man.
man.
And
High
you know
school was
what, Drew
crazy.
Tight? And you know what, Drew Tight? And Michael Johnson, I just want to let you know that's how I know Drew Tight is a real one. That's the reason why I had to like let you know who he was because I watched this dude move, and that ain't important, but it's just the point. Like I know real motherfuckers when I see him. He just bought a box cutter era, and I remember that shit like it was yesterday in New
Appreciate
York.
that. Yeah, that was an ever, man. I mean, yo, the '90s, yo, that's why I laughed because I went to the fight, right? And I was with BFTB, I was with Act and Focus
Oh
Ball.
nice,
So
oh nice.
so when we was there, right, I ran in a Focus Ball and I'm sitting there, we in front of the Barclays and talking with the brother. And I was telling him, he said, "How far do you live from here?" I said, "Well, I live in a whole nother borough. I live in the Bronx." I said, "I really don't fuck with Brooklyn." He was like, "Why not?" And I'm like, "Yo, the nickname for Brooklyn, man, we used to call it home of the coffin. Yo, Brooklyn was like the fucking wild, wild west. And if you've never been to New York, that area where the Barclays is, it is completely different from what it used to be in the 90s and in the 80s. That place
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
fucking dirt fucking
Exactly.
hole. That place, you want to talk
Exactly,
about
yo.
gentrification? I would never in a million years thought they put a fucking stadium right there by
Woo!
Flatbush Avenue. That shit was
Woo!
incredible. I was like, yo, when they were building that shit, I said, what the fuck are they doing over there? And they were like, yo, that's the Barclays. I said, what's that? That's like, they was like, it's gonna be like Madison Square Garden. I said, that shit is impossible. And they did it, man. They got stores
They
over there
did
and
that
shit.
shit. They did
Yo,
And
that
back in
shit.
the
kicked
day,
everybody out.
I almost got fucking killed like 4 times growing up in Brooklyn, B.
Jay
I don't
Z
fuck with that,
co-signed
bro.
that shit. Jay Z
Yo,
co-signed that shit, yo.
he's not lying, man. When you hear these rappers talk about Brooklyn, Brooklyn was a fucked up place, man. And I told BFTB and I told all of them, well, Act no, because he's from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? But I said, yo, this is nice right here. I said, you go right up the block over there, go walk about 5 blocks up and make a right. You getting
Wild Wild
robbed.
West, nigga.
You getting
Wild
robbed, B.
Wild West.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy up there. Brownsville, do or die, Bed-Stuy. I don't fuck. Yo, man, let me tell you the story. Back in the day, right? You know, you're young, you're teenage, you know, you're thirsty for pussy, right? I met this girl in Manhattan, right? And this is before the cell phone ever. We had beepers back then,
That was
Mm.
my
right?
spot,
So
Manhattan,
yeah,
yo.
yeah, man. So I'm on 40 Deuce and I meet this chick, this brown skin. Let me make sure my wife ain't up because I'm gonna be talking shit right now.
Yo, I used to go to P. Diddy studio. That shit was bananas, yo. That
Oh,
shit was
oh,
sick, yo.
okay, okay.
Nigga, I'm
So yo,
around, nigga. Trust me. When I was young, nigga, I was around.
yo. So check it. I
Yeah.
meet this shorty, right? I meet her on 40 Deuce and we talking. And yo, she was brown skin. She had the fat ass, man, tiny little waist. And I'm like, yo, I'm about to beat the shit out of her, right? So she said, yo, not tonight, but my mom's is a CEO. She work overnights. You know what I mean? So let me get your number, let me get your beeper number, whatever. Yo, I talk shit to her I met her on a Saturday, talk shit to her from Sunday all the way to that next Friday. By the time I was ready to go see her, everything was all set up. She said, yo, you gonna come through. My mom's working overtime. Her mom's worked on Rikers Island. She was a, corrections officer, right? So
Yeah.
then she's like, all right. I'm like, all right, where you live? They said Coney Island. I'm like, damn, all right. So I had to hop on the D train all the way from the Bronx. It's like the longest fucking train ride in the world. Now, y'all seen the Warriors?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yo, dogs. Remember that scene at the very end when they were at Coney Island,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I get off the fucking train and I make this right. And I'm walking. I'm seeing boats in the water and shit. I saw the Wonder Wheel. I said, okay, this is where the amusement park is. So I'm walking. I said, all right, this is some nice shit. So I'm looking for a building. I go to a payphone. You know what I'm saying? Because this was 1991. Go to a payphone, put some money in the phone, call her. I'm like, yo, where you building at? I'm out here. She says, where you at? And I start describing what I saw. She says, nah, you walked the wrong way. Go back to the train, keep walking. So I went back and I kept walking, walking, walking. And I started seeing project buildings. I'm like, fuck. So then I get there. Now
Dun, dun,
it's summer.
dun.
It's summertime. Now I don't know if y'all remember, there was a gang out here called the Deceps,
No,
and
I
they
don't
wore
remember
purple.
that.
They wore purple bandanas, right? and they were, man,
The Hawks.
yo, dogs. I got to the building, all I saw was purple and gray. And I said, fuck, man. So I stop at another payphone. Call, I say, yo, look, I'm looking at your building. There's like 30 niggas in front of your building. And then she started name dropping. She started name dropping. Like, oh, don't worry about him. That's Raheem and Fuquan and Deshaun. I said, yo, you know these niggas. I don't know these niggas. Now, mind you, I'm out there. I'm shining. Back then, I had an S curl with the shape up. You know what I'm saying? I had my gold chain on. It's summertime.
You grew up in my era, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I had on my baggy Boss jeans with the tank top on. You know what I'm saying? I had on Tim's. It's summertime. I had on Tim's. You know how that is. I had the beef and broccolis on. I'm shining. And she said, nah, just come to the building. Don't worry about it. They ain't going to bother you. So now I'm walking to the building. And now I'm like, yo, I should just go home. I'm like, nah, man, her ass is fat. Let me try and get this. So
I'm gonna get that ass.
So
That's sweet.
I go to the building, right? So what do we know about project buildings? The intercoms never work, man. So I'm pressing the bell, right? And I hear these niggas stop, and they're like, yo, who that? I hear them. I'm like, damn, I'm about to catch it out here off of this bitch. And I hear these niggas. And this was when Onyx was hot. Onyx was hot, and Wu-Tang just came out. So they outside blasting shit out the truck. So some people came out the front door, and I just beelined it inside, went upstairs. She cooked for me. You know, I smashed whatever. Here's what I fuck up.
Oh, you a beast, bro. You did all that?
Yeah, I did all of that, man. I did all of that. So then I go upstairs, you know, did all of that. Here's where I fuck up. I went to sleep. I fell asleep. And you know how your body alarm clock just wakes you up?
Yeah.
I just like woke up in her bed. I was like, oh shit. And I looked at her clock. That shit said like 2-something in the morning. I said, all right, yo, I'm gonna go. And she wops up. She said, oh shit, my mom's gonna be home in like an hour. Yo, you gotta bounce anyway. So I said, all right, you know what I'm saying? So I get up and I go, right? Yo, son. So I go.
Yeah.
I go downstairs. Why those same 30, 40 niggas are still in front of the building? The same niggas in front of the building. So I'm like, fuck, all right. So I tuck my chain, right? So now I go out the door and I just start walking to the train. So now I'm walking to the train. I see these motherfuckers in the there's a side of, like on the side of a store. I see them following me. Right? So now I'm walking fast and I turn around, I see them following me. So I'm like, yo, these cats trying to get me. So I bolted, man. I bolted. So I'm gunning it. And I get to the train, right? Now, you got to run up like 3 flights of stairs. And that's where the train starts at. That's like the last stop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yo, and in the D train, you can't go from car to car because the door's locked. So I'm gunning up the train and I'm like, yo, somebody gonna cut me. And I'm just saying to myself, I just don't want to get cut in the face. Because there's mad cats walking around now that I know that got like the $150 right here. You know what I'm saying? And you know that they got caught. You know, we're cutting people for no reason out here. So I say, yo, fuck it. I'm just going to go against the door and flush myself to the wall so no one get behind me. And I'm going to have to knuckle up. Now, I was always boxing. So I said, I'm going to catch somebody. I just don't want to get cut. So I'm running up the steps, go to the turnstile. I hop the turnstile. Yo, don't ask me where this cop came from. This dude fell out the sky, but I've never been so happy to see a cop. He tackles me against the goddamn, where you get the token booth clerk. Tackles me. I'm tired of you motherfuckers hopping the train. I said, yo, they're gonna fucking kill me. He looks down the steps. It looked like that movie World War Z when these motherfuckers was like all running together and shit. So these motherfuckers was running up the stairs. He pulled out his gun on all of them and they stopped. And they were like, yo, all right, yo, big man, we don't ever let us catch you out here again. He looks at me, he says, yo, what did you do? I said, nothing, motherfucker, I'm trying to go home. I just fucked some bitch that live in their building. He said, yo, leave here. He said, where you live? He said, "Yo, where do you live?" I said, "I live on Bain, like off of Bainbridge at the last stop in the Bronx." He said, "The Bronx?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Listen, leave my post, leave my borough, don't ever come back. These cats is wild out here." And that's only one story. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna get into that other shit. That shit was crazy. I almost got killed out the yo son.
You was like,
that cop
Yo,
wasn't
Drew
there.
Titan, we trade war stories. Real talk.
Yo, hell yeah, man. That's only one story. I was like, yo, I think right there, if I had speed, them niggas was not catching me, dude. Them niggas was not catching me, man. I was running with Timbs. I was out running everybody. I mean, you want to talk about high stepping? Yeah, I even feel myself running. When I ran up those steps, I was hopping up steps like 3 or 4, no, like 5 or 6 steps at a time. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yo, Drew
Man.
Titan. Yo, Drew Titan, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Yo, Drew Titan, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Every time I leave this area where I'm at, when I get close to New York, my fucking anxiety goes through the roof because y'all motherfuckers is fast paced, bro. Y'all don't
it's
play
crazy.
up there, yo. Soon as you get to New York, you start seeing cars on the side of the road with no tires and shit, yo. That shit's real out there, yo.
If you coming across the bridge from New Jersey, that first exit is Washington Heights. All those Dominicans up there, right? When you go down Broadway, I'll never forget it. You go down Broadway, and me and my cousin stopped at the light. These motherfuckers walked right up to the fucking car door. Was like, yo, what you need? Crack, weed, we got it all. I'm like, yo, you don't know who the fuck you told. We could be cops.
Yeah, they don't even give a fuck.
They give zero fucks, man. The 30th precinct up there, they were shaking up drug dealers back in it. You could YouTube it, the Dirty 30. I knew 2 officers that was caught up in that shit, man. That was, damn, what year was that?
They just caught one in Chicago from back in the days.
Oh, yeah?
Planting drugs and stealing drugs and selling drugs.
Yo, shit is wild, man. Shit is wild, man. It's, I mean, I ain't want to tell myself.
We know why AJ ain't gonna have no real motherfuckers at his fight, yo.
Yo, let me tell you something. Now I'm gonna swing this. I'm gonna swing this back to boxing. Wilder was in New York for a while. He walk around Brooklyn with those gold chains. He walk around Manhattan with those gold chains. He has no entourage. It's just him and his brother and maybe a couple of other guys. He don't need no motherfucking security. You know what I'm saying? My other man's told me that he's a casual. He says, yo, guess what happened? He worked at the 19th precinct, right? He said, yo, guess what happened? I said, what? He said, yo, I was on my post and I look up and I see this guy and he just he looked like, the word he used was movie star. He said, I look up and I see this tall dude, like this tall black dude with braids in his hair. And he had these sunglasses on and he stopped at the corner and I just looked at him and he said, how you doing, officer? He just shook my hand. And then he had something with his name on it. He said, yeah, that guy you follow, that guy Deontay Wilder, that tall guy. I said, yeah, you met him today? He said, yeah, he was crossing the street. I said, oh shit, you didn't get no picture? He said, nah, we can't pull our phones out while we working this shit. I said, oh, all right, whatever, man.
Yeah, New York is real, yo. They don't be doing all that dumb shit. They just watching for crime and shit. Like,
yo, son, I said that to say this. He could walk around, no matter where he's from, he's right at home. Now, that's not to say that if he went a little further uptown in the Harlem, that somebody might not have tried him.
Yeah, back in the days, I think back in the days was a bit different.
Yeah, you know, but he, I said that to say this. He's a real one. You're never going to catch AJ walking around. Matter of fact, when AJ was out here, first of all, he snuck up here because I just turned on. I turned on the TV. I turned on the TV, and he's at the Breakfast Club, and he's at ESPN. I'm like, when the fuck did he even get here? And then I was nosy, so I went to his Instagram, and I see him posting.
AJ PA got that nigga here, yo. AJ Protective Service, nigga.
Yo,
that nigga came with fucking top security shit.
He was in Central Park taking pictures. I'm like, dogs, don't nobody know who the fuck he is because I'm gonna tell you straight up and down. There's 1,001 motherfuckers walking the streets in New York looking like him, looking just like that.
Exactly.
That size and everything.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to be funny, But
That's real shit right there.
you know, like the village with, you know, that's the gay community out here in the village downtown in Manhattan.
That's
Shit,
where AJ was.
I'm damn near bigger
Yo,
than AJ, bro.
yo,
I'm damn
dude,
near bigger than AJ, bro.
AJ, there's a, you know, those gay dudes, they like health nuts. They stay in shape. They're always exercising and shit. And when I say there's 1,001 AJs, you could go to Greenwich Village right now, and you'll see a dude walking up the block with his shirt off, looking just like AJ. Which means I'm saying that he's nothing special. But I bet you if I saw him walking up Madison Avenue and I tried to approach him, like 10 security guards would jump in front of me. Hey, what you doing? What you doing?
This nigga's bitch made, bro.
Yo,
you know this shit about him, bro. He's bitch made, bro.
He walks around like he's this rock star. Now he might be a rock star in the UK, right? And try and feel me on this. I'm not even trying to disrespect him.
Yo,
I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm keeping
bitch made. Period,
I'm keeping it a buck. I'm keeping it a buck. You could be a rock star over there, and that's well and good. But the same love that AJ's getting over there, they were mobbing Shannon Briggs not too long ago in the UK.
Yeah.
All right. So I know for a fact they'll mob Deontay Wilder. Matter of fact, Ness from the Boxing Voice said when he was out there, he said, yo, Wilder couldn't even like walk a block. That's how much love they show the brother. So out here, my man was like, when Wilder crossed the street, there was some people at the store that recognized him. He was signing autographs and shit.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Recognize real, bro. We know who the fuck AJ is, yo.
That's what I'm saying. So, you know, he coming over here. Ain't nobody mobbed him over here. Ain't nobody mobbed him over here. So he need to stop acting like he's this fucking rock star, B. Nobody cares.
All it take for is the security to disrespect the wrong person over there too.
Yo, that shit that happened with Blue, I don't know. Y'all had to have seen it.
Yo, nigga, I was pissed about that, nigga.
Yo, my dude. We can say what we want about Big Baby, but Big Baby's a Brooklyn dude. And, you know, he got popped for 3 different PEDs, and I'm not justifying that, but listen to what I'm saying. He a street dude. His brothers are street dudes. And the word is that they asked Blue how he wanted to handle it. And Blue chose to handle it the professional way.
I know.
So that dude that squirted that water, yo, it could have happened to these motherfuckers out there. It's not like it's not like you even in your country. You're not even on your block. They're saying you're in our city. And he's lucky. He's lucky. Yo, I'm telling you. Let me tell you something else.
No comment. You right on the point with that,
yo. I'm telling you, let that have been because you know Zab was out there. I took a picture with him. Let that have been Zab and his brothers in his set. I met them.
Shit, I seen Zab. I seen that. Y'all see that video with Zab at the dice game?
Yo, Zab. I mean, he's more calm. He's more calm nowadays. But let me tell you, his father, Yoel, that's the problem. That's the problem. If let that had been Zab, and someone had squirted water, and Yoel had got that security guard that was with AJ, he'd have been on that floor, B. I'm telling you right now.
Shit.
I'm telling you right now. You know what I'm saying? He need to be real careful. He need to be real careful. All right. You know, I'm out here. I hear things. You know what I mean? Another thing is, side note, what's today? 27th? Yo,
yeah.
Ask me how much advertisements I've seen for this DAZN event.
I don't know how much advertisement have you seen, Drew Titan? I'm curious, bro.
I haven't seen not fucking one. Now you could tell me that you know they're trying to do it online and shit like that. No, fuck no. You need to promote. And see, this is another thing. This ain't hate on AJ because AJ is so easy to promote over here. Dig this. AJ is 6'6", like 240, 50 pounds of pure muscle. He's a handsome brother. You think he can't get a bitch attention out here?
Oh yeah, he gets Tatianas all day, yo.
Do you remember?
Money. That nigga soft as baby cotton, yo.
Do you remember when they said Oscar De La Hoya's viewership for HBO, like 70% of it was women because they thought he was a handsome dude?
Yeah.
Okay, the same shit could have worked for AJ out here. I said the same thing about David Hay. I said these niggas look like fucking models. It's so easy to market these guys over here, but they just not doing it. If you're not gonna market them as fighters,
Exactly.
market them, get some kind of bread for them. Now he has an Under Armour endorsement. You know, BFTB's in Maryland. The Under Armour headquarters in Maryland. He's not even out on one fucking poster. So please don't talk to me about promotion, man. This guy, no one gives a fuck about him out here. And I want to see how big the star power is. Because insult to injury, ain't nobody talking about this motherfucker fight that weekend because the Red Sox are playing the fucking Yankees.
Yo,
Yeah,
we waiting, yo. We waiting to see the results, yo.
Yo, everyone's talking about the Red Sox and the Yankees is playing that same fucking day. And for motherfuckers that don't even watch baseball, they know about that rivalry.
Hey y'all got any last words? I got to get going because my old
I've been to that.
sleep.
Okay.
Michael Johnson. I've been to that stadium, like when McGuire and Sammy Sosa was going for that race that year. And New York is serious about their baseball. He dead in the water to me.
I've been there.
That rivalry is literally over 100 years old. And Eddie Hearn picked that day.
I went there. I think it was like 2008, 2007 when I went to a Yankee and Boston game. I was up there,
Yeah.
and
that's
it was
beef.
like that. And my
that's literally.
And my homie, he from because we went from Maine. We drove from Maine to there, right? So my dumbass homie got us in there rocking all these damn red shirts and shit. And red
oh my God, what are you doing?
And then like I looked around. I'm looking around because I didn't think it was gonna be like that. And I'm like looking it around. I'm like, oh shit. Everybody's staring at us and shit. And you know what this dumbass did? This dumbass opened up a ketchup packet and threw it at somebody. Nigga, we had to run.
You see what I mean? Can't do that. You can't do that.
We had to run.
This hat right here.
Nigga.
On the real, they got 400 subscribers, 400,000 subscribers, right? On Dazzin, right?
No, they what? Let me see.
Nah.
Really?
Can you imagine like what they're gonna do when they ain't gonna get no more subscribers? I can't see them getting more subscribers to fucking Dead Zone off of the AJ versus Ruiz fight.
Nah, they fucked up. They fucked up
big time.
They fucked up.
They don't know how to promote. You see that fuck boy on Instagram today, Eddie Hearn, yo?
I saw.
That shit was whack as hell, yo. That shit was whack as hell.
Nah, the zone. I'm on the zones right now. They got 100,000.
Oh, this nigga
where in America?
Yo. He lied, yo.
The Zone USA. The Zone USA. Look,
they lied, yo. They said they had 400,000, yo.
Look, this is the Zone USA right here, right?
And Jacob, supposedly. The last fight, the big fight was Canelo and Jacob, right?
Look right here, the Zone USA. Bam.
Okay, that's YouTube subscribers. That's the actual app.
You talking about the app subscribers? Oh,
yeah, the app subscribers.
He said 400.
That's what they say
in the U.S.
I don't believe it.
In the U.S., supposedly.
I don't believe that.
I don't believe that shit either, bro. Because of Canelo and Jacob, supposedly.
Fuck that. I don't believe that. But
y'all got any last words, man?
Yo,
for y'all get me
follow me on Drew Titan. I'm on the gram. You know, I don't have shit on my YouTube channel, not yet, but that's coming. And I hit the bell icon, so when I have time and y'all go live, I could jump on.
You said Drew Titan?
Yep. On Instagram.
Hey, Michael Johnson, Drew Titan be at the fights, bro. He be at the fights.
Yep.
Show up to the fights. He tell you what's going on in New York, because that's what Deontay Wilder fight. And put it like this: there's a lot of us out here, bro. I'm just Vermont on the roof, yo. I'm in Vermont. I'm LDBC on the roof all day, yo.
Hey, spell that though.
Army.
DREWTITAN. Drew Titan.
With the that's
you see my face. You should see my face.
Yeah, it's right there. I see it.
You see me?
Yeah, I see you, big dog.
Yeah, that's me. Oh shit, that's the shirt I got on right now. Look at that.
Yeah, I thought you was walking around like Tyson Fury, looking dusty, wearing that same suit, like 3-4 days in the world. I'm gonna say, come on, bruh. You can't just
Nah,
take the shirt off and let it air out.
Nah, you order these shits off of Amazon. They come like 4 in a pack, and they'll have another pack. And I'm like, I ain't got that color. I ain't got that color. They
Yeah,
don't sell it by itself.
I did that Wish thing. This bought some socks on there for like the dry fit. They cool and all, but they ain't long enough. They just like ankle socks, but they work. Some of that stuff, some of that stuff don't look like what's on the advertisement, but it is cheap though. It is cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard Amazon is the way to go, yo, when you want to get stuff.
Yeah, it is.
So I got like 3 of every color, man.
Yeah.
Tank tops work.
Y'all got any last words so I can jump off?
Yo, shout out to the LDBC, man.
Hell yeah, you know how it is.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
shout out to you, Michael Johnson, Boxing Talking More, man. Respect the game, yo. You're doing your thing. Let's keep it moving. Stay lit.
Oh, thanks, man. Hey, when I'm live, if y'all just want to get on, man, just let me know, and I'll just post the link in the chat, and y'all can jump on, man. I ain't tripping, man. But Drew Tight, man, you might as well go on and you start putting some stuff on the YouTube, man, hitting the pads or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of that.
You might as well get it. You might as well too. And plus, you got some good ass stories, so you know what I'm saying. That's something that people want to hear.
Yo, happy Memorial Day, yo. Let's get it. Everybody have a blessed day tomorrow, yo.
Oh yeah, I'm about to barbecue. I'm about to barbecue. Hopefully, I don't make nobody sick. I'm joking.
Yo,
fellas.
Michael Johnson, we growing, bro. That's what it is.
Buddy,
we growing,
you ain't lying.
No doubt.
We growing. Fuck them. Let's get it.
All right, y'all.
Fellas. One love.
All right, peace.
Yeah.